Welcome to Late Night Live show. We just decided that I would come out here and see how everybody's doing, or if there's anybody out there. Because just because we are. I was having a hard time sleeping, was a little restless, and I thought, well, maybe there's some other friends of mine out there that might be feeling the same way and looking for someplace to come and chit chat. So we're just going to be here for a while and see how it goes, see how the chit chat goes. And yeah. Let me get the up in the chat. Hey, it isn't Chris. How you doing, Chris? And Corey Mono. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, Chris, I just was having one of those kind of nights where you couldn't sleep and thought, well, what the hell? Maybe there's some other friends of mine out there that having the same thing, or just was looking for some place to go land. And so I just thought I would come in here and see how's it going. So I'm going to put the link up here if anybody wants to join me. Pin it up there. Okay, so take my glasses off so I'm not blurring everybody. I might be a little blurry, but Lenny, Andrew. Yeah, I just thought, what the heck? I would, I was a little restless and sitting over there in the chair with nothing good to watch on the tube. Get a little tired after a while, especially when you get older. You spend more and more time in front of the TV and than you should. And I would much rather spend time here with you folks. So as you can see, there's still water on the camera lens, but there are some ships coming up and going. It's been raining on and off all afternoon and probably going to rain until probably at least another hour or two. Then it's going to let up and then it's going to start raining again tomorrow. So we're almost into tomorrow. It's 11:35 here on the East Coast. Let me see here. Over here like this. Okay, so let's go marine traffic. Bring that up. Okay, I'm going to share it. Okay, so this is the marine traffic map. As you can see, we've got quite a few ships here on the east side. Some of them are coming down. And I'll zoom in a little bit. You can get a better look at it. We missed that one. That was one of those French cruise vessels went upbound. Here's what the Le Dumont d'Urville going downbound. Here's the Atlantic Huron is out in the channel, about 5 or 10 minutes from being under the bridge, which you'll be able to see here on this camera. And down below a little bit more, we've got 2 more ships coming upbound down here, the Joseph Block, the Mark W. Barker in the Frontenac, followed by this CSL Tadasic.
Hey, Paul. It's Corey here.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad.
I'm glad you popped in.
Yeah, I figured I'd pop in. I'm always up late, so.
Yeah, well, the thing of it is that I find my sleep is not well enough so that I might doze off for an hour or whatever, and then I wake up and then I turn the TV on and then I fall asleep with the TV on. Then I wake up and it's just all night long. It's just kind of up and down. And I used to always be able to sleep, but I just can't anymore.
Guess all
So
part of getting up there, I guess, in age.
yeah, at 71 years old, I never expected to be last this long. And I see Lynn's in here. She's in the chat. Lynn and I went to school together. Corey, I didn't know if you knew that.
I think I knew that, yeah.
Yep. And
That's good.
so she kind of keeps an eye on me, and I keep an eye on her too. So it's a two-way street.
Yeah. Now my kids are, well, obviously asleep by now, but it's my time essentially. I'm on the computer, I do my stuff, and before I go to bed.
Now, do
Normally-
you do work from home, or do you go
Yeah.
in someplace?
I'm primarily working from home, yeah.
Okay, because I didn't know.
Yeah.
I know I remember back, what was it, 5 years ago or so, where people were working more from home than they were because of COVID and everything else. And I know some of them have shifted back to going either part-time at home, part-time at the office, or one or the other,
Yeah. So I've been working from home for about 7 years now.
Oh, okay.
So before that, but I'm supposed to be going back to work 2 days a week because
Okay.
what they figure is the people that were working downtown, like in my town, I guess, they would always spend their lunch, go out and eat and everything, right? So all the local businesses that are downtown, because of COVID, there's nobody there, right? So they're really hurting. So they had the idea of bring the people back in the office to try to regenerate some of that, the money for the businesses, right?
Yes.
So they mandated, at least for I work anyways, which is the largest one in the capital, right? We're in
Right.
is with the federal government. I bet you probably like a third of the people workforce is from the government here. Or at least it seems like it anyways.
Yeah, I see we got somebody in the chat there from Bulgaria.
Nightbot timed him out.
Okay. Yeah, he's got no videos, no views. So, and I don't know why it timed him out.
The emotes, it says stop spamming emotes. I guess it didn't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to say. Let me go back here.
Lynn was putting some more information. Her dad was Paul's hockey coach.
Yes.
Coach. Cool.
Her dad actually worked for my dad. My dad was the postmaster in Port Huron.
Okay.
And her dad was a mail carrier, and he was a great guy. Her father was real involved in local sports, like he did baseball teams. He coached hockey. He a lot of things, Lynn, did your dad ever used to golf at all? I don't know about that, but. And of course, Lynn is my hometown hero. She gets mad when I talk about it, but. Yeah, we grew up in the same area. She was a year older than I was and graduated from Port Huron Northern High School, and she graduated in 1969, and I graduated in 1970. Things
Well,
have
Yeah,
things
yeah.
changed so much since then, Corey.
For sure. Yeah. Well, I'm born in the 80s.
Yeah.
So, but even nowadays, so much has changed, with introduction technology, everything. And
Andrew, I played hockey right up through college. In fact, I got drafted. They wanted me to go to Notre Dame, and I turned it down. I wasn't that interested in going anywhere. I wasn't. I wasn't. I was always a big guy. I was a defenseman, and I wasn't looking to go anywhere. I had a lot of some of my teammates all went on to play college hockey and whatever, and I played for about from the time I was about 11, 10 or 11, and played up until I was about 18, 19. Oh yeah, her dad lived at the golf course. Okay,
there you go. Yeah. Yeah,
but
but yeah. Yeah, but
did you ever play any sports, Corey?
I was into soccer
Uh-huh.
until basically high school, like end of high school, probably around the same age, I guess, as were you.
Uh-huh.
And I was doing a lot of skiing and snowboarding
Okay.
in the wintertime. That kept me busy. Nothing really like, competitive, just
Yeah.
out there and the family and stuff.
Right.
Soccer was the regular soccer that we play, so we have our tournaments and all that stuff, but nothing really competitive. Something to keep you busy.
Yes. Yeah. The thing of it is that when I was younger, we used to go snow skiing. We go up to Boyne Mountain up in the north end, and it was up about 2.5, 3 hours north of here. Because they had some little ski parks out west side of town, but it was just little. And we get up on the big stuff, and oh my God, I'll never forget. I went up with a guy. His name was Charlie Lawrence, and we went up. Four of us I had a little Volkswagen Beetle back in the days when the Beetles had the open the hatch used to be
In the front? Or
no, on the
no,
top.
top, okay.
What it had, you threw the lever like this and you slid it back, and it folded over top of each other back, so
Okay.
it opened up. But anyway, that's the style it was. We went up and we went snow skiing, and I remember going up, and I was on the lift and going up to onto the expert hill. I wasn't an expert, but that's where I was headed. And
Uh-oh.
I looked down, and here's a guy was flailing back and forth. He sat back on his skis and he couldn't stop, and he was flailing back and forth. And I looked, that's Charlie,
Oh, that's your
and he went right on down the hill and down to the bottom. The next thing I know, I came down and I was looking for him, and I see him walking, carrying his skis, and heading for the lodge.
chalet, yeah.
But that was back in the days when you had wood skis, or you would have had I had some Hart skis,
Yeah.
aluminum. And I remember when I got my Hart skis, that was when they first came out, what they call them, the mouse traps. You had a little clip on the front of your boot, clip on the back, and you snapped your feet down in them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know all that stuff has changed so much. Well, you did
Yeah.
snowboarding. There was no snowboarding then when I was.
No, yeah. That was it's not, well, I guess not. It was, well, I started skiing when I was 3 years old. That's when my parents took me skiing. And yeah, they had all the, the newer skis back then. So I'd imagine it's a lot easier to ski with those than the old ones. Just because of how they're made.
I see the camera's going a little crazy. It's spinning.
Lost its mind,
Yeah, I think it did.
or it's resetting.
Well, somebody, either that or what it did, that camera is being operated by volunteer individuals. And so they're operating it from their home computer. And if you don't know what you're doing, you get into trouble.
You like you see here, you just the whole
Yeah.
thing whips around in circles and
And see, here comes the ship downbound. And you can just see it. There's the forelight. And
oh, there it goes. Yeah.
there's trees there. It'll come into view a little better. But yeah, and you know what? The cameras they got, though, they're beautiful cameras. They'll zoom in 200 times.
Yeah, they're crazy. Some of those
Yep.
cameras.
It just shows, Corey, when I was a kid, we were lucky if you had a little transistor radio, Things have changed so much. Now, Andrew, Lynn is not Italian. She, when she was in the service, she was stationed in Italy for a while. And after she came back from Vietnam, she went to work. She started out in the Air Force. She left college here about 1972, went in the Air Force, and she was flying jet aircraft, like attack jets.
Like the ones you see in Top Gun.
they had those compression suits they have so you don't pass out. They didn't make them for women, so she complained about it. And they said, "Well, that's all you got. You got to wear the same ones." And she said it felt terrible when that kicked in because it was like pushing parts of her that weren't supposed to be pushed in those parts. So they says, "Well, you could always transfer over to the Army Air Corps, and so she did." And that's when she started flying attack helicopters in Vietnam. And of course, the history books will tell you there was no women in combat in Vietnam. Well, Lynn was. She used to like to blow stuff up with the rockets and the guns and all.
That's crazy.
So then after that, I'll give you a quick synopsis of what happened. After that, then she came back home and she went to work for the Defense Department. She was an investigator, Defense Department investigator, like above NCIS. And so she worked on a lot of big cases like Jeffrey Dahmer, the guy that was eating people, and Ruby Ridge and all those different ones, and the Oklahoma bombing. But then she got transferred over to Italy, and she went to Italy. She was her office was in Germany. She was in Italy, and she had a hot rod Mustang that she had shipped over there. And those Italians, they'd come over and they look in her car and everything. She had a roof, a hatch roof, and they'd come over and they go, you stick, because they'd never seen everything they had. You had to shift the stick, shift stick, And she used to get on the Autobahn and go from Italy up to Germany to her office and back once a week or whatever. Then she came back home. Yeah, she was flying Voodoo jets, and then that's when. Which model aircraft were you flying in Vietnam, Lenny? I know you talked about her favorite thing was the missiles, but
the helicopters.
They used to have those big cannons on the front of them that used to shoot, I don't know, 300 rounds a minute or whatever. Her flying days, yeah, I tried to get her to fly a drone, Corey.
She says, well, it's not the same thing. Yeah.
No, I'm not flying a toy. I flew the real thing, It's like, okay. AZ, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're just doing a little late night. Here comes Mr. Stickley.
How are you guys doing?
Hey, Justin, we're just doing a little late night. Of Corey was home. Kids are in bed, and he was doing a little bit of work, and I popped on, and he joined me. Kind of get in here and say, I got to save this old man from being there by himself.
I was just talking to Tim on a private line.
Oh, were you?
He was like, "Holy shit, Mary's live." I was like, "What?"
Yep. Yeah. So I just, having a hard time sleeping, and decided that I'd come on here and feel what everybody was doing, and because usually what I used to find, every once in a while I used to do a late night, and I used to get people come in because the different times all over the world and the different situations, and people just like to come in and just kind of share and talk.
Lynn, Andrew, Chris, David.
And here comes Mr. Tim.
What the fuck?
It's a late night.
Fucking hell. Corey, my man.
Johnny
How you doing?
isn't the only
not
one
bad
that's
yourself.
late night,
Pretty good. I needed to get a hold of you, Corey, actually, about the Continental, the prelude to John Wick.
Okay, yeah.
But my buddy got it on his server. He downloaded it yesterday. So.
Yeah, okay.
It's on Peacock.
Corey, what are you flying?
Right now, nothing.
Okay.
I haven't flown in a while, but I have a Mini 2. I have an Air 2, and then all my FPV drones.
Okay, so you do fly FPV.
Yeah,
He's a racer.
racing. Well,
Oh,
Yes, I know you are.
but I
What are
haven't
you
raced
ranked,
in a while.
Corey?
Oh, I
What are
haven't
you
raced
ranked?
very, very little this year. There's too
Really?
much stuff going on. Yeah, I didn't even qualify. They were supposed to do the big Canadian one, but they're
Mhm.
I don't know, something with the Mac, and there's some regulations, something whatever that they feel changed recently, and they couldn't do it,
Right.
so they canceled it all. So I
Oh,
was
really?
yeah, so that kind of sucked.
Damn. That's not good at all.
Now, how old are your kids, Corey?
7 and 9.
That keeps them busy too.
Yep, every weekend it seems like going to at least 1 or 2 birthday parties. Friends are over all the time, and yeah,
That's awesome, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
it keeps them busy, and at least they're not on the computer all the time or phone. Or
Well, and besides that,
Exactly.
that's the way to raise kids. Because I personally, I have this thing about people that have kids and then don't parent them. They just open the door and say, "Go out and play. We'll see you later." Whatever.
I used to give my kids activities,
Yeah.
and they always stuck by them. They had a great time, and they brought their kids, did the activities with them. It was good.
That's what you call parenting.
Corey, I've been watching the hell out of your server, actually, but
yeah, no worries. I can see everything you're doing.
I got
Use as much as you not. I don't care. It doesn't cost me anything. So go nuts.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
There's
it.
just a ton of stuff on there, so just to find what you want to watch is the hard part I find.
Yeah, but
Hold on,
I'm
Corey,
gonna
don't
start
jump the
delving
gun.
in. I'm gonna start delving into like 80s and 90s movies.
Testing
like,
your volume
to
flow
watch.
again.
No,
and then watch.
I was going to tell Corey, don't jump the gun yet. We can get a nice monthly charge on Tim now.
Hey!
We'll just do like.
Don't talk to my friend like that.
Actually, if Plex finds out about that, they'll actually cancel your account.
Oh
They've
shit!
seen
will
that
they?
on people. Yeah, I don't know how people find out, but that whole issue with that was it hurting
Hey,
Yeah.
some
Justin, can
company?
you bring your volume up a
Yeah.
little bit?
Yeah, I heard that.
Kind of
My
talking low.
my
but
buddy,
seriously.
his server. I told him 2 weeks ago. I said, I'm sick of watching movies where the guy in the middle stands up and throws his popcorn in him, and he goes, "No, I fixed all that." And I was like, "All right, about time."
Yeah, for me, I don't download any of those camera ones. It has to be relatively close to when the DVD releases are,
Yeah,
or if it's already on the streaming service, I'll get it. Like it's all
And-
automatic. I don't have to do anything. It just pops up.
you were the first one that got Blue Beetle, and that was an awesome movie. That was really good.
Well,
I
I'm
movie.
didn't
just
even do
saying.
it. It was automatic. Like I have it a feed,
Really?
comes automatically, loads into Plex automatic.
That
No,
was awesome.
see, Corey, you got to do it just like Netflix. Start off at $6.99, give them a little taste, and then every 6 months you just raise the
I don't-
price without no explanation.
I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna fucking throat punch you.
So Chris Wedgeworth was the first one in, and AZ's in the chat, and Lenny is in the chat too, along with several others, and Andrew.
Oh, welcome everybody. Hello to everybody. I waved.
Lynn,
Yeah, Chris,
Lynn
come on the
came on and
panel.
says, "What the hell are you doing on here?"
We used to have these like 2 years ago, Paul. Remember that?
Yep, the late night stuff because I couldn't
Yeah.
sleep, and that's
It's like-
that's about the way it is now. You know, my sleep cycle's kind of screwed.
Your knees bothering you again.
Yep.
It was at like 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes. Yeah, you'd have them.
It used to. Yeah.
Just used to do, yep, every once in a while, yep. And so I thought, what the hell, I might as well do that again, you know, rather than sit around and, because you know, you can only watch so much television, you know?
Well, that's true. But if you're me, I just watch movie after movie after.
That's what
The
Lynn does.
Continent-
She watches a lot of movies.
Mm.
No,
Justin, do
Continental was
you
good.
watch a lot of movies, Justin?
Yeah, I try to catch as many new movies as possible. I was using Cinema HD, but that fucking app has been fucking up so bad lately. Like half
Take care,
the-
Lynn.
you go on half of the
Hey, Lenny.
movies and they're not even
Take
the
care.
right movie. Like you'll go to like just say watch John Wick and all of a sudden a Netflix film pops up. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That-
That's what.
that-
Well, that's the one that you could download on Plex, Corey. It's called Continental. It's like a prelude to John Wick.
No,
Okay.
yeah, what it is it so what you know Winston, the old guy in the movies that is running the Continental, right? It takes place when he's really young, like in his early 20s, mid-20s, and as he's growing up to that point of taking over the Continental. That's what the show is about.
And could you do me a favor though, Corey? If you can get all of the I saw you had 2 episodes, but or 2 seasons, but the one on your server starts from like season 3. Could you get the first season of that bike show after Sunday Anarchy? What's it called?
Oh, you're talking about the Mayans.
The Mayans. Yeah.
Sure.
Could you look for that, like the season 1 all the way through?
Yeah, it's gonna be
I think it
99
just
cents an
ended.
episode.
I think it just ended though, didn't it, Justin?
The season did, yeah. But like I said, that's gonna be 99 cents an episode. I'll send you a bill.
Shut up. I'm gonna throat punch him. I swear to
So-
God.
I actually have another service that runs that when you can actually log in there and it'll have all the lists of the TV shows and whatnot and movies, and you can click on it and then it'll queue it up in my download and it'll do it automatically. It'll grab whatever file from the torrents, it'll search from it, and then it'll put it in
Really?
Plex automatically. I'm toying around with it so I can just let you go to
Let
the
me know,
site,
yeah.
put it
Yeah.
in the queue, and then eventually it will show up, maybe an hour or 2, depending what it is.
That's what Ari does. That's how his server runs. I just type in the name and I download it, and it comes into my file on my D drive.
Yeah, I have it up and running. I'm just still playing around with it.
I forget what that's called though. What's that
Yeah,
called?
Cinema HD got really glitchy lately though, so I stopped using it.
Yeah.
I think it's called Sonar. That's the one I have. Is
Sonar.
that it?
That might be it. Hold on, I gotta look at Ari's server. I haven't-
David AZ, Corey says, take his access away. He's asking for way too much.
Oh man, I love his movies, man. He got a good variety of 80s movies.
That's a
It's
jump on
awesome.
Justin's train. I gotta start charging him. Just joking.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, as you should.
His 80s movies, man, his 80s movies takes me back, man. That gives me good memories, the 80s movies. I haven't watched it in a while because I've been going through the Marvel stuff. Phase 5 should be starting soon. I think it's Phase 5. Phase 5? Phase 4? Phase 5.
Is the Continental a movie or a TV show?
It's a TV show on Peacock.
Okay. All right, there it is. Yeah, I see it.
It's a new show, so they're only releasing one episode a week. So
It's up to
There's
the
only-
third.
no,
Two.
second. Unless they
Yeah.
release the third episode, I don't know when they come out. So I just
That's what my buddy Azza, he has it on. It'll download every time now.
I didn't watch it for the first 2 weeks because I wanted to let a couple episodes build up, but I'm not sure what days they release the new episodes on.
That's what I told Azza. I said I'll wait until see how many episodes there is. Because I watched that Secret Invasion with Nick Fury on his server. And that only had 6 episodes. But it was a good show. I liked it. Really good. Have you seen that yet, Corey? Secret Invasion, Nick Fury? Oh,
No,
you gotta watch
no.
it if you're into Marvel. Oh.
Yeah, it's still only the 2 episodes. It's pretty good though. Like it takes place in this, like I think the 70s. The Continental, it takes place in the 70s. And like
That's
I
what
said, yeah, it's Winston, the old guy from the movies that runs the Continental. It's
But
him coming
now-
up.
I heard Mel Gibson is in it.
Oh yeah, he is. And he's fucking crazy, bro.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Yes. Oh my god, he's like power hungry crazy. Like, yeah, his
Really?
character is freaking. He did some really good acting, but yeah, his character is nuts.
I'm watching a movie right now. Well, I only got like 20 minutes left in it, but it's called The Pope's Exorcist. It's with not Mel Gibson, the other one.
Yeah, I watched that not too long ago. I
Whoa.
watched it on Cinema HD.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Don't
pretty crazy, man.
tell me the
I
ending.
know.
Don't tell me the ending.
Was it on Netflix?
No, my Netflix has been held because of non-payment. So
I think it was Netflix. I can't remember which one I watched it on. It might have been.
Hmm.
It might have been Cinema HD. But like I said, I stopped using that about 2 weeks ago because it got so fucking glitchy.
yeah.
Like I can't even get shit to load on it, and so I just got
Well,
tired and deleted it all.
That's what I told Azza. I said, you got to get Starlink where he is. It's wide open, no trees, whatever. He's in back of a paddock. I say, get Starlink because Corey's server, holy crap, it runs like quick as hell. You know, and he's running off with 20 up.
I
Yeah,
have
also-
I have 1.5 down and 1 gig up.
Yeah, that's how your movies come up. Like it's crazy fast. And I told Azza to do that, get Starlink, man. We're running like 30 up sometimes, some nights.
And it queues a bunch up too, right? So it
Mhm.
starts and then it buffers a bunch ahead, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So if there's any interruptions, you could still play it probably for 5 minutes, right?
Yep.
If your internet's fast enough to keep up with the buffer, right?
Well, Starlink right now, I have interruptions every 18 minutes, but the server playing the server, it doesn't even interrupt it because it's only like a 5-second interruption. It
Yeah.
doesn't even notice it. It just keeps on playing.
And with Plex, it realizes what your bandwidth is, and I
Yep.
on the fly can transcode it to a lower quality to send it to you
Yep.
automatically. So even if your internet is a bit slower, the quality will be lower, but at least it'll play. But if you have fast internet, it'll do the max quality
it-
and download.
David
The
had a
quality
question
is-
for you, Corey.
The quality is amazing.
Host at home, yeah, I host it at my home. Yeah,
So it's not on like a online
Cloud
server
provider.
that you run.
Yeah, no, it's running in my back there in my
Okay.
mechanical room. I have a little mini PC running. It's like a Ryzen 7 something.
No,
bunch
of
Matt
storage.
decided to do. He decided to do a late night live. Pop on here. Since
Well,
he
what
didn't
was
show back
funny,
up earlier.
What was funny, Corey, the other day, 2 nights ago, I think it was, I casted it to that TV, same quality.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty sick.
Maddie,
Crystal clear. It was awesome. I loved it.
Tim, you see who's in
I
the
like
chat?
casting shit to that 65-inch because you sit back here and you're like, yep, get away from these screens, go to that one.
Well, Corey was telling me that he's been working from home for the last 7 years, but now he's got to start going into the office. What is it?
No, you don't.
2 days a
days-
week. Yeah,
2 days a week.
bastards are when can we go in?
Matt, Tim, did you see who's in the chat?
Hey, what's up, dickhead? I mean, Matt.
Uh,
God, sorry.
Maddie,
I'm sorry, I said
Maddie.
dickhead. Maddie, old Maddie.
doesn't even my Plex for whatever you're using doesn't even cover a sliver of my bandwidth. Before I was running on 10 megs, it would have been fine for you, all my stuff. Now I'm at 1
Wow.
gig. There's plenty of room.
Oh,
So I could probably have like 100 people stream at the same time.
wow, holy shit.
So
If my
you're-
hard
you're-
drive was fast enough. I don't
You're
think it
using
is.
1 gig. All right.
Do what David said. He said.
You know
he's
what's
gonna have
awesome
the-
is? What's awesome is Corey is in Canada and I'm running off his. That's amazing.
Yeah, how far that is, it's insane, eh?
It is. It's
Tim,
amazing.
shut up and read Matt what Matt just said.
Radio. I'll see you in a minute, Tim. Oh no, you're not even near my place. So see you later, bud.
No, I think he's coming on the panel.
Oh, on the panels, so where you can't. Yeah, okay. Dickhead. I mean, Matt.
David said he used to have one. One with my.
Private server. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
but
had
how
one.
can you? It's a private server,
It
so
was in a corporate data center in it, but it was his own private server.
I know some people at work were trying to do that, yeah.
that's what Ari had. He had a private
Were
server,
they trying to
and Corey
sneak it,
does
or-
actually. You actually have to be given it.
Were they trying to do it like without the company knowing, or were they just trying to get the company to let them do it?
Doing
That's
it
all I
without the company knowing.
Hmm.
It is the federal government, so.
Oh, yeah, fucking, that's not, I wouldn't be trying to do that.
Yeah,
shit.
I've seen the Hunger Games, but I know there's something behind that, Matt. So I'll be quiet.
I know these people
Smart
like
ass.
torrent right off the network and stuff until they block. Like this is before all the firewalls were really locked down.
Well, it's better than piracy.com, isn't it?
Except they're doing it on a federal government network.
Mm.
Until somebody, I think, downloaded something like a program that had a virus on it, and then it triggered something, and then it just the whole just locked down everything. They got into so much trouble.
Oh.
I didn't partake into that, but I did leech some of the stuff because I didn't have fast internet. I would plug in my USB, copy it over to my machine.
That's like Ari's server. You got to download it off of it, and then put it into a file or into a file, and then play it from there. And that was the only difference between Plex and his server. I don't know what server his is called, but I need a password every time I go in it, and then you got to it latches onto the host, and then it lets you in, and it runs it, and then you run it on here, and then you got to click on the file and bring it up on the, and you can still cast it. I casted it there a couple.
So is your TV a smart TV?
Yeah.
So it has you can install apps. Is it running like
Yes. Yes.
Amazon Fire TV?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
It's like a Fire TV, but it's a Samsung
Okay.
Smart.
So a
Yeah.
lot of the TVs they have the Plex app built into it, so you can install Plex right on your TV. You log
Oh,
in
can
and
I?
then you can access it instead of having to cast.
Oh, so because I got my password and everything.
You log
It'll
in with
cast-
your account. What's neat about I think on the TV, I know at least mine does. When you log in, instead of having to type with the freaking mouse or
Yeah.
whatever, the pointer,
Mhm.
you point a QR code from your phone, and then it'll pop
Mm-hmm.
up on your phone to log in, and then it'll authenticate that way.
Okay.
Or you can
Oh.
type it in.
Maybe I'll do that because every time I watch a movie, it says, "Do you want to play it on your TV?"
Yeah, on the TV, you can actually, if you have space, you could download it too. Like on the Android apps, you can actually download it if you don't have data.
Okay.
You can play it whenever
Fire
you
TV's
want.
got Plex on it.
Okay, then I'll just run the Ethernet cord to the TV and do it that way.
Or even Wi-Fi or whatever is fine.
I can Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's how I cast. But yeah, people not to eat a cooked breakfast. You smart ass. Are you coming up on the panel, or are you just going to talk shit, Matt?
Yeah, I
So that-
jailbroke my Fire TV when I got it.
Yeah, but 20 years ago there was what was it? Piracy.com. But I remember ICQ, you could download movies, music, everything through ICQ, and it was
Yep.
awesome.
Yep, you'd have people post their stuff, it's a chat thing, and they'd post it up, and then you would
Yep.
get in their queues, and then you have to upload, download stuff, and then you would, I remember all that.
And you remember you could nuke bomb them, you could fucking do all sorts of shit. It was good.
You could take over
And
the
there was-
channel. You could take over
Yeah.
the channel.
Yep. It was ICQ, well, sort of same as IRCQ, but ICQ was a separate entity out of that. It was pretty good. I liked it.
And they had the Usenet groups too. That's actually still around.
Yep. Well, my teacher, he used to send me music through IRCQ. And I asked him about it. And he goes, "Oh, it's a little bit more difficult." And I looked at it and I was like, "It's the same." And he goes, "Yeah, but we're at a higher tier." I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." But he was sending me everything through it, all the music, Metallica, Testament, Sepultura, everything.
Yeah, I might put
Yeah,
my,
give it a go, bro. Give it a go. I don't know how he's going to make, like I said to you, Justin, I don't know how Matt's going to make it when he goes on tour.
Well, he was in the hospital all day yesterday because he had a blood clot in his leg.
Was he? I didn't know that.
He said it on Paul's show earlier.
Yeah, he told us that this morning,
That was a lot tonight.
or was it tonight's show?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because
He's going to start, he's got to start taking aspirin once a day. That's my remedy.
Have you had blood clots before, Tim?
Yes, in my lung, my kidney. Yeah. Yep.
I get the feeling Corey's led a pretty healthy life.
No, I don't think so.
I think Corey was a
Not
partier,
recently.
man. I think Corey was a partier.
Party man?
Not really.
Hmm.
No.
Not really? Holy shit.
That came later whenever I started working with the government with some people. Yeah.
Yeah.
We would go to the bars Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and half the time make it back to work, half the time not.
When I go back, I gotta meet up with you, Corey. If I go to Canada, I want to go to Canada. I gotta meet up with you. That'd be a cool stopover. I'll bring the 6-pack.
I'm about from the New York border. I'm about 40 minutes away.
40 minutes? Okay.
So,
Buffalo area.
no, Ogdensburg.
Yeah.
Alden.
I used to live in Buffalo.
Well,
so
that's-
we used to go up to Canada all the time through
That's-
Niagara Falls area.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
yeah.
not far from Orange County, is it?
Orange County. Which Orange County are you talking about? The one in
New
California?
York. No, New York, North New York, Orange County.
We used to go up there because the drinking age was lower.
Yes, it was.
I think
It was.
Was it 18 or
It
19?
was
up there?
18. Yeah.
18, I think.
But you
Dude,
know
when
what?
I
I'm not a drinker, but when I was younger, I drank a couple of times, but nothing since. But I was pissed when Canada had the drinking age was 18, and when it was the drinking age in Michigan was 18 as well, and then when I turned 21, they changed it back down to 18 again. So it's like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Paul,
now it's just
I
federal
was
21.
I was 2 years away from that because when I turned 18, it was put to 21.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. Yeah.
Here's the map here. This is the border crossing, and I'm in Ottawa, which
Okay.
Oh,
is
he's up in Ottawa.
Oh, there's Hammond.
Fort
There's
Drum
Hammond.
as we go by,
Hmm.
like Potsdam, Ogdensburg, by there.
I know where Parishville is. Yep. Okay.
That would be funny to see Paul drunk.
I'll get him drunk. I'll get him drunk, Justin.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't
Over
drink.
here is where you're talking about, which is pretty far from me, like Niagara Falls. That's on the other side.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like
we used to
7 or 8
cross-
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to
Buffalo.
cross the bridge to go over there. I remember that.
He can just take a boat ride to Kingston.
That's pretty
All
sure
good.
it was. What was it called? The Freedom Bridge or something? Something like that, or it was a bridge we used to cross.
Yeah, that's the bridge right
Peace
there.
Bridge.
Peace Bridge.
Peace Bridge. Yeah, I knew it
Now-
was something.
Now, does that have locks in it?
Yes, that that there, if there's, is it got locks.
They got a couple locks in that, right? Okay.
Yeah, it was a peace bridge. Yeah, I knew it was something like freedom or peace, something like that. Yeah, that's what it was. We used to come out of out of Buffalo and go across. That was when we got pulled over because my sister was doing 100 miles because it was she was literally doing 100 mile an hour and 100 kilometer because we just
Holy
never
crap.
we had
No
never
way.
been there before and we didn't
See, up
know.
there,
Like, we
up
just
there
weren't
at
paying attention.
Cornwall.
Oh my God.
Cornwall, do they have locks up there, I think?
She's lucky she didn't get her license taken
I
away.
don't think it's just straight through. It's just a bridge.
Okay.
Oh, the cop grilled us pretty good, the Canadian cop that pulled us over. But we were really young at the time and we had never been to Canada. It was our first time ever going there. And we just weren't paying attention. We saw 100 on the fucking speed sign. We were like, all right.
Go nuts.
fucking punch that bitch.
Yeah, so that's the border crossing closest from me. It's about
So you were looking at the 100-kilometer signs.
But yeah, we had never been there before, so we didn't realize that they had kilometers on their speed signs. We just saw 100 and it didn't register with us. And the cop pulled us over. He was kind of pissed at first, but like he could tell we generally were just like stunned as he was. I was like,
see my internet's doing.
So you're at Bell, Canada.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's my download.
Come on, Starlink.
that's what my
Damn.
download is, but my upload is only like 50 or 60 at the best.
Yeah, but it depends on your
Look at
bandwidth.
his upload.
Yeah, it was the same.
Come on,
internet I used to
Starlink.
have.
Elon Musk said that we're going to have 1 gig up and 1 gig down within a year. So you
Really?
better get on it. Open. What is 100 miles per hour in kilometers? That would be like
70. 65 or
80.
70.
No,
80?
You're thinking back.
160 or something like that. Yeah.
160, I thought. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's going.
before.
That's going pretty fast.
She would have got her license taken away. Fuck me, dude.
I
Well,
think.
not in Canada. She was an American citizen. Like I said, the cop pulled us over, and then when he realized we were American and we were really young, we just didn't realize it. He kind of grilled us at first, but he was like, "I'm gonna let you guys go," but he goes, "You better pay attention next time." Yes, sir.
Yeah, but Canada is just like Australia. We're in the Commonwealth, so it's kilometers.
Well, Canada used to be
Used to be.
imperial back in the day. and
Yeah,
then
it
they
used to be.
switched. See, a lot of the older guys like Hodges's age, you'll notice a lot of them when they're talking, they'll actually talk in standard in imperial.
Well, that's how it was here.
Because that's what they grew up using, and then it switched to metric when they were like in their 20s and
That's-
30s.
That's how it was here. They were imperial until 91 or 92.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, David, was 100 kilometers is 62 miles an hour.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
that
so it
now.
would be like 80. Okay. It'd be like 80.
No, he says it's 62.
62. Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
you-
I had
the
it
other way
backwards.
around is 62. Yeah.
All right, I had it backwards. All right. Because I remember we had this my buddy of mine back in New Jersey, he had a car that you could switch it from miles per hour to kilometers per hour. And
I know
that
the
was
difference.
funny nights.
I wasn't even the one driving, David. I was in the passenger seat. It was my sister driving.
Well, the thing of it is the older cars didn't have the kilometers and the miles an
No.
hour difference.
No, most of them do now.
Yep.
My car.
And the
had
older
the-
cars you could lift the back, or was it the back or the front, and turn back the odometer. Remember
Under,
that?
under the dash. Yeah.
Oh, the
Hmm.
little the
Yeah, they
dial
used to use
things,
it.
Yeah.
They used to use drills back in the day to do the old ones.
Right.
Was it the movie Bueller or something like that? He's putting it in
Yeah,
reverse, so
Bueller, he
it's-
did it with the
Hey.
Corvette.
No,
Yeah,
but
and
he
it
was-
took
And then
off through
and
the
it wasn't
window.
going backwards, and he kicked off the stand and just poof off the
Yeah.
window down in the.
Because
The-
the dumbass
the
thought if
woods.
he put it in reverse, it would reverse the odometer. That's not how it works.
Otherwise, everybody
That's
was
like-
driving their cars backwards.
That's like this new Ute I got for work. It's automatic.
His new.
So So I called the office and I'm like, something's wrong with this fucking car. She goes, she goes, what's wrong? I was like, well, I'll put it in N, it won't drive at night. And she goes, fucker. And she hung up the phone on me. I haven't driven automatic in like 25, 30 years or something.
Automatic's nice when you're trying to eat going down the road. Like I said, you're
I
trying to
don't
drive a
even want
stick
to eat in the fucking ute. I don't even, no, it got that brand new smell to it and it's
when
getting
you're
on my
driving
nerves.
down the road trying to eat a burger and doing a stick shift in city traffic. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
true. But God, it smells so brand new, Justin. I mean, I'm afraid to even do anything in it.
Well, you just got that too, didn't you?
Yeah, it has 600 kilometers on it. Brand new.
Yeah, that's not nothing.
Mm-mm.
The only thing that looked dirty in there was the floorboard a little bit, but it just looked like it needed
Oh,
to be
that's
vacuumed.
because my feet,
Yeah.
my boots. Yeah.
But everything else looked brand new and clean.
Ugh. I took the plastic off the radio. And the operations manager, when she gave it to me, I was like, "Oh, you got to sit here." She goes, "What?" And I was like, "Sit here."
Dude, I love taking the plastic.
And I
off.
took the plastic off, and I was like, "Let's hear the ah." And she goes, "Ah." Fucking right when I
There's
took it
nothing
off.
better when you get like a new cell phone and you peel
Here
that
comes
plastic
Matt.
off.
Peel
Nothing
it
better to
off.
keep it on and bug the people who like to take it
Okay,
off.
Oh
Better.
god, that annoys the shit out of me. When I see people leaving stickers and like the film on their shit, I'm like, oh my god,
So-
take that shit off.
So I had a used car and I think the lights above was still on there and it was like 50,000 kilometers and they still haven't taken it off in the car. So I just ripped it all off.
You are a queen,
Matt.
Tim. That's how the queen waves. That's how the queen waves, brother. I heard what you said earlier, Tim, and
I was talking about somebody else, I think. I don't know. Go ahead.
I'll say the words Matt dickhead
Oh, you heard that? I thought I had it on mute.
in the same sentence. So there was no full stop. There was no paragraph. It was
Hold
totally
on.
the
I
same.
No
think I had
comma, nothing.
fucking mute. Hold on.
You're lucky you don't live close, Tim. Yep.
See, I thought it was on mute.
No, turn it off, mate. You'll be right. How is everyone? Who have we got down here? Corey. That's not Corey Mano, is it?
Sorry, man.
It is.
Holy
Corey.
shitbags. How are you, mate?
Good. Not bad.
Oh, crap, man. I don't think I've met you before.
Yeah, you have on Roger's stream. We used to do late night.
Roger? That was 100 years ago, mate.
Yeah, that was a long time.
Oh yeah, and I probably had long hair back then too.
Yeah,
Yes,
you did.
Corey's happily married. He works from home. He does a lot of program and engineering, and he's got 2 kids, 5 and 6, right?
And let's
7
face,
and 9.
7 and
Close
9.
enough. Close enough.
and let's face it, Corey already looks young as hell, so he probably looked like the only 12-year-old on the panel at the time.
Actually, I think is
Put it to.
from his LinkedIn file.
Have you been
He
stalking
does.
him again, Tim? Tim's been stalking him. He's looked at his LinkedIn file.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying Paul is reading from his LinkedIn file. He's married, got 2 kids. He's it sounded like a LinkedIn.
You got his LinkedIn file in your other screen, Tim.
Oh,
Actually, no,
No.
you haven't, because you don't know how to do that. Let's be honest.
Corey's got a big ass computer there at his house.
Oh no.
He's
The
got
server.
all the movies in the world in his house.
It's a server, Paul, not a computer.
Mini PC, but yeah.
Oh, it's just a little mini PC.
Yeah, you know those little like
Where you
almost
just
like a NUC?
Know that Matt's computer
yeah.
has 5 in it.
Except I'm running Linux on it and I'm running everything in Docker containers.
Plastic handles, mate. Have you got plastic ones or those Velcro shitty things?
What happens when you carry a bag?
He's got almost 1 gig upload and 1 gig download.
Yeah, 1.5 down and 1 gig up.
I've got nothing.
It only took me like 15 years to get that.
He has a 1070 GPU, Corey.
What?
He has a 1070 GPU
Really? Is that what I've got?
with a Ryzen 5. You're doing good.
That's what I've got.
Ryzen.
Is that what I've got? Is it?
That's what
Don't
you told
have
me.
Don't you have
Did I?
Intel?
Did I tell you I had a 1070? Did I?
Yes.
Really?
I thought
you
had a
might have-
1080.
I don't know.
You have a
1060.
1080, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
1080
Oh, you
Ti?
got it. Oh, 1080. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it does what
4080,
I want, mate.
3080.
You've seen the 5K, 5.1K, pretty bloody ramp,
Okay.
beautiful.
With
Two
Ryzen
bit,
Yeah.
but what? When Tim talks and his internet goes, he sounds like a kookaburra.
Hey, Corey, I'll show you what graphics card Tim has.
Oh,
710.
It's
yeah,
a
I
2
did back in the day.
It's a 2
Ooh,
gigabyte.
gaming computer. That could run Miss Pac-Man for you, mate.
Yeah,
I
there you
did.
go.
Hey, and that was a fucking hoot.
I don't know. He has like a voodoo card. Remember those?
Corey,
Voodoo.
what is your channel? What is your channel that you got all of that stuff on that Tim is always over there looking at?
I got a 2060 Super. Enough for me. I don't do much.
Well, that's right, mate. You don't even know how to change your fucking microphone settings. Corey, I've got tell me I'm wrong, Tim. Tell me I'm wrong. It took you
I-
6 months.
They're talking about you. Weren't you asking Corey something? Go ahead.
No, I've finished with Corey now. It's on to you, Tim.
Just throw me out like the garbage. Sure, no problem.
Here we go. Here we go.
Got more pressing matters to deal with Tim Jackson. Fucking hell. I was going to say something to Corey, but I forgot what I was going to say because Tim totally distracted me with his feminine looks.
That fucking goldfish reality fucking brain.
You remember I told Tim what that message I sent you earlier about breakfast?
Yeah, I
Yes.
saw that. I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, look, man, because I was in hospital, right? They go, "Oh, do you want a chicken sandwich?" Well, fuck, I guess. Right. So I had one because I hadn't eaten all bloody day because I didn't think I was going to end up in hospital. But anyway, that's what happened. And I was starving my ass off. And I thought to myself, this is a feeling that Tim never gets. So so I had a chicken sandwich. And by the morning, I was fucking famished, man. So I went down to this cafe just down by my place, and
shit
I had
like
that.
too.
Oh, mate, it had pork belly, sausages, beef bloody patty, bacon, scrambled eggs, tomatoes. Oh, mama!
I didn't even know you were in the hospital. I didn't even know until Justin told me. I was like, "What?"
You're on my list of people to ring, Tim, but I just didn't get around to it.
Well, he didn't ring me and tell me. He told us on the live stream this last night.
I didn't know you.
But
I was at work. You know,
there's
work.
Matt's breakfast, and then I sent
yeah.
this to Matt. Did Tim show up? It looks like a breakfast he would just throw away.
Smart ass.
That's right. And I said, I love going to breakfast with Tim because we'll go out and I said, what do you want, Tim? And he'll go, oh, I'll have everything. I'll have this, I'll have that, and I'll have everything. And I won't order breakfast, right? I'll just sit at the table. Tim will go, oh, look, they're finished. And there's a whole plate of food. I said, oh, I'll have that. I said, it doesn't cost me a bloody cent. It does not cost me a cent. You got 2 dicks, one out of each side of that head of yours.
You. My God. I didn't even know you went to the hospital. Are you okay now, bro? Or what?
No, I'm fucked. My fucking legs caning. Bloody
How are
deep.
you gonna make it? How are you gonna make it on tour next year?
I'll be right on tour next year because the flights are their purse pretty long. But anyway, I've just got to be careful now because I'm susceptible now to getting bloody blood clots in my leg. I never thought of it. I've driven 1,000,000 Ks in my life. And
Did you get the socks? You need the socks.
no, I didn't get the socks, mate. No, I'm on medication, blood thinning thing, and also too an extra little boost, right? Which I've given the blood thinning medication is vodka, right? Because that does the same thing too. So that thins the blood again. So I've just got to be careful I don't fall over or anything because I'm going to bleed like a bitch.
Are you taking aspirin a day? Did they tell you to take an aspirin a day?
No, I'm on blood thinning medication, Tim. Fucking hell.
I just don't know how you're going to go on tour, man. And you're going, yeah.
And I'll be right. I'll be right. I just got to sit at the keyboard for 3 hours. This is the problem. Sitting down, it fucking hurts, mate. My leg's throbbing like a bitch now. It's fucking hell. I can't even edit this last video that I've got. I've got this beautiful Melbourne footage, and I'm sitting there. I can't bloody edit it because I can't sit down.
I thought we
Just-
talked about this. You are a shorts creator now.
I
Nothing
did three.
prevents you.
I just did 3 shorts in my lounge room. I got.
Oh.
This is bullshit, right? So I got the landing light of the Mavic 3 Classic. The next one is the landing light of the fucking Mavic 2 Pro, right? And then I've got retro upgrade or some shit of the landing light on the DJI Spark, and I'm standing there with a torch over the top of it, landing it. So I wonder if anyone will pick up on that.
I put 4 out today and already racked up 6,000 views.
I get 6,000 views on one video, mate. Well, yeah, how many did you put out? That's
I
pretty
do
lax.
4 every day.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
you
do
gotta-
four.
Matt, you got to
Yeah.
say and don't have a video or a short that has 177K video.
I do
or
2 to 3,000 views on average per short.
has 177,000 K
Yeah.
views on it right now.
Yeah, that stupid short. They're still going. They're still going.
Tomorrow I'll be at 571,000.
I've just got a notification. Congratulations, you got 600,000 for some reason. What's that?
Yeah, you're full of shit.
Let me check.
Yeah, you're almost caught back
Oh,
up with me. But
no,
you're
he
still
doesn't.
about,
Fucker.
yeah, he's still about 40,000 views behind me. I caught up to him, blew
Oh,
past his
hold on.
ass. I was like, yeah, he ain't passing me up
That's
again.
when I stopped posting, and then I started posting again, and I'm only doing one a day, so that just goes to show.
He's at 22 right now. 522.
I'm at
520.
567, but I've racked up already another
But
6,000 and some change, so it will register tomorrow because you're always one day behind on your view count.
Oh,
takes-
right. Well, I don't
it
know.
takes
the
about-
fuck I'm on.
Yeah, it takes about 24 hours for them to update, so you're
But
always a day
that
behind
has-
on your views.
Matt has gone up 100 subscribers within.
I went
5
up
days.
another 12 today. I'm at 4.45 now.
Well,
5
you know when-
days. Now he's at 2.13.
You know when Tammy gave me her little bump, right? It was got me over the 2,000. I'm at 2133 now. That's
Mm.
crazy. That's crazy bullshit.
Got
that is.
over close to 200 subs within a week.
Yeah, I'll be at 4,500 here pretty soon.
Mm.
Man, it's just a totally ridiculous platform. It really is. It's just
Let's look at this. Hold on. If you can beat this, let me know. Paul has 1,366,758 views with 3,031K subscribers. Can you beat
At
that
the-
yet?
At
well,
the
I'll do
rate
that with 700. I'll do that with 700 videos. I'll be over 1 million views. By Christmas time, I'll be well and truly past Paul Murray, his little
Oh, yeah.
channel.
I love
Wait.
your channel, yeah.
Please
You know,
go
at
boom.
the rate that me and Matt are going, we'll be past Murray probably by February.
Yep.
I guarantee it.
Paul has to get monetized, but he won't.
No, well, let me tell you about monetization, mate. What a load of shit. All right.
You get pennies, don't you?
Oh, it's ridiculous. What did I get? I'll tell you. Out of all those views, I've got like 68 cents. Or
Monetized. So you got super chat now?
no, I didn't put super chat in all that crap.
Let's-
I don't want people to. I do not want people to send me money, mate.
His adoring fans, he does.
Make you feel like you're out begging, right?
Yeah, I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not about that, mate. And my channel only did this. I don't know. I only did this as a bit of an experiment just on my shorts fucking shit to see how much you can actually make off it. I'm not worried about the fucking money. I don't want it. But it's just there. But there's no way in fucking hell I'm asking people for money. It's not
Yeah.
going to happen.
You don't
Stop doing-
have to ask. You put it on your channel, and if they want to, that's their decision.
That's
Stop-
the equivalent of asking. See, I'll only ask Corey though if he wants to send me a few grand. That'd be good.
You got to stop doing your thing on weekends then. You know,
Good
throwing
thing.
the thing into Dennis's hat. You got to stop doing that on the
He's been
weekend.
fucking around with his audio again, hasn't he?
But no, I haven't. This is Zoom.
It was Zoom, and before it was StreamYard's fault, and then it's Zoom's fault. It's not Tim's fault at all with his
No.
fucking 65 million fucking GPU he's got. Still doesn't fucking know how to use it.
You're a dick.
It might be that. It could be those pins that's causing it.
Or it might
Or
be the fact he's
CPU.
just a dumb cunt. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you fucker. All right.
Well, it could be an issue with his Skylink too.
It could be the fact that with a forehead that size, you'd think there'd be a brain in there. He could actually think about shit. But fuck me.
And now I'm up almost 7,000.
I was near. I stopped for a coffee. Guess where I stopped at for a coffee this morning?
Cafe?
Chevy Kelly Beach.
Jelly Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's nice there, mate. I love it down there.
But we were working at King's Beach.
Jeez,
this-
nice.
This is what pisses me off, Matt, right? You'll get like this right here. Right?
Yeah,
So you see this right here. And it's 1.3, 1.7, 2.2. It goes all the way up. And then 49. And then boom, boom, boom. Just look at that.
yeah, that's
201.
crap. That's crap.
You'll,
It's
you'll,
weird,
you'll, yeah, you'll put like sometimes I'll put 4 shorts out and 3 of them will go over 2K and then one of them will just get like 20 views.
Now you
Yeah.
got to get subscribers per views, and you'll be set.
Yeah, but you really can't.
So, you know
force
what?
that, but you do get them.
You do get them, and every short I put out, I get at least 3 or 4, right? But that's no guarantee. If you look at your analytics, returning subscribers is almost fucking zero. It's like 2%.
No,
Unique
no.
fucking views. The unique views are the ones that are fucking huge, mate. And my analytics is India goes mental on it.
India.
Yeah,
And
India.
India and the Philippines are actually big. They love drone content. If you can get your foot in the door there, there
They
are some
love
channels that have,
They love short drone content, mate. They got no, but they've got no interest in drone footage, even in the
that's-
short screen.
well, that's why I said though too, is you got to think of now on a YouTube platform, you have to think of it as you have long content supporters and you'll have your short supporters. There's people that just want to see your shorts. They don't give 2 shits about the rest of your shit on your channel.
Well, let me tell you about my
So,
long content.
But at the moment, you can make more money doing shorts than you can long content.
Absolutely. My last video.
So why
Lovely.
not push that?
135 views on that last
Like-
video.
Like I've said before, it's like business. If you don't innovate and move with the times, you're going to get left behind. And shorts
that's
are what's
right.
in right now. If you don't push the shorts, dude, I haven't posted a long content video in almost 3 weeks.
Yeah, right. I do notice that there are a few people around that are doing shorts now that generally weren't. Even Peter bloody Carroll, who
Yeah,
has
the one
been an
that
avid vertical
Yeah.
video bullshit, never watch him. He's done them.
yeah, one day he actually called you out in your chat a few weeks back. And I said, yeah, Peter, but I see you're posting shorts now. And he didn't say anything after I said that.
That's right. He did too. He did.
Why was Kimberly timed out by Nightbot?
Yeah.
Stop spamming
She
caps.
Oh, fucking Nightbot. Because all she said was, holy shit, it's Paul Murray, the famous.
Hey, reactions live.
Yeah, she hadn't been live in a while. I guess she's been busy doing other shit.
Oh, I think. How about
Hey, Corey, do you put out any shorts?
No, I barely put out any content. Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. You know, a lot of people don't. You know, there's a lot of people who put out they're quite happy. They're not worried about this. Is basically number one. It's turned into a bit of a competition, to be honest, with Justin, the little prick, because it's become. And I was only ever going to do it for that month, but all of a sudden I'm getting all these milestones, and the next thing to look for. Oh, I wonder if I can do that. Wonder if I can do that. And sure enough, later I've got like 200.
Bro,
bloody-
it's virtual crack. You got any more of those milestones?
Yeah.
Got any more of those milestones?
It's fucking bullshit. So now it's become
Addicting.
absolutely. And every time I look at it now, I think if I'm any less in 48 hours, if I'm any less than 21,000 views, I'm thinking something's wrong. Something's wrong here.
Dude, I said, so at the beginning when I was first posting shorts, my goal was to get a minimum 1,000 between all four of them
Yeah.
in a day.
Yeah.
That was my goal. Now my goal is a minimum 5,000 to 6,000. If I don't
Yeah,
get that, I'll start looking too. I'll be like, what the fuck's going on? Like,
Yeah. And you know, I was watching this thing with this ages, I can't really remember who it was, but anyway, she was talking about, oh, it's terrible when your video tanks, you know, it's a really bad feeling. You think, oh, what have I done wrong? And all that sort of shit. Now, this is a person that gets between 300,000 and 500,000 views per video. And if she gets 250,000 views a video, she goes into a fucking depression and calls up in the fucking fetal position in the corner. Oh, no one likes me anymore.
yeah,
You know?
pretty much gets all your channel views in one video.
Yeah. fucking hell. She goes, it's devastating. I said, you poor little shit. Bend over. I'll give you something to whinge about.
Look, my goal was to blow past you. Now my next goal is Mr. Beast. That fucking jackass. I'm gonna blow right past him.
I'll
I
ring
just need
Beast
about
up.
I need about 15 billion more views and I'll be up there.
$15 billion too.
You know, he got
He's-
offered $1 billion from a company for his channel and he turned it down. And when they did the math, the company should have actually offered him about 5 to 6 billion.
Billion.
Is actually, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Billion.
Insane.
Billion.
they
What?
did a big calculation on what he has earned over ad revenue and everything. And if you do the evaluation, his channel is worth well over $1 billion and they offered him $1 billion to walk away from
There's
his
something you
channel.
ought to work on, Matt.
I don't know, dude. I probably would have took the billion and said, fuck this, I'm gone. Dude, that's enough money for you and your great grandkids to live off the rest of their lives. You could set up trust funds for the next 5 or 6 generations.
Till we go digital currency and you lose everything.
No, just get transferred. When you're at that status, bro, you get the ends on everything. I just want to be able to walk into a New York, like one of the big New York banks and just have a seat on their board. Yeah. Walk in there with a couple $1 billion. Like I own you now.
You'd put that in the bank and just live off the interest for the rest of your life. All right. Easy.
Honestly, I would be interested in getting involved with SpaceX and shit.
I wouldn't be interested in getting involved in anything.
I would love
I've
to
got the
invest in
money.
SpaceX if I had the money.
I wouldn't invest in anything because I've got the money now. I'm not going to lose it on a fucked investment because I'm useless at investing.
Well, yeah, but you don't put all your eggs in a basket. And I'm sorry, but Elon's been super successful at every damn thing he's touched. Dude, I would love to be able to walk in there and give him 200 million and say, I want to invest in SpaceX. I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket, but if I won,
Don't
if
invest
I-
in Tesla.
so,
Don't
like
invest
the-
in Tesla. Because
like the
those
water-
electric vehicles are going to fall on their ass, mate, when people realize just how
Yeah, he-
much.
yeah, but he's at the point now, bro, that even if Tesla fails, he's going to be fine.
Oh, I know
He's
that.
He's sitting
Yeah.
on the evaluation of Twitter. He's sitting on SpaceX, which
PayPal.
has now become the main source for any company to get a satellite up anymore.
Hmm.
Dude, he fucking owns that industry, bro. NASA ain't shit anymore.
And he started in PayPal. Does he get any money from PayPal anymore, or is he completely
he
sold?
sold
He's
it.
totally, he sold it, yeah.
Yeah, he was a co-founder. That's how he was able to get into Tesla and all that. Because he didn't start Tesla. He bought it when it was in its like infancy.
Well, once he said last week that they got laser capability for the Starlink satellites. That's kind of scary.
See, Quinn Dynasty, Bill, how are you, mate? Good night,
What's up,
mate.
Chin?
Hey,
Later.
Bill.
But yeah, like he's got that market sewn up, dude. Like there nobody can send a satellite up without SpaceX anymore. Dude, they've done 5 launches in 1 week. They're almost a daily occurrence now.
Mental,
More
isn't it?
satellites.
Yeah, it's
What was that,
you know,
Tim? You
you-
broke up. What was that?
My internet's better because he's sending 5 a week.
Better, because I'm weak.
What are you talking about? I was talking about like every fucking 5 minutes. It was set up every week.
Comes the fucking kookaburra again.
but it was crazy how, space launches were like something that happened like every few years. And it was
Yeah.
a big thing. Now it's
Yeah, everyone
fucking
lined up.
one every day just about.
Yeah.
And now
and you
it's become
Yeah, and now
Was-
people witnessing it as an old man and his 2 kids eating an ice cream. That's about it. Because everyone's seen it.
yeah, it's gotten to the point now where it's become such a daily occurrence. Like back when NASA would launch every few years, they would have a launch, dude. You'd have thousands of people showing up on the areas where you could observe the launches.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just lining up to see these things. Now you're lucky to get a couple hundred people to come out and
But-
watch a space launch.
But what I say is he took the idea from Ronald Reagan's idea. And Ronald Reagan had a LOE and it was called the Star Wars Project. And he's doing the same thing and he's making money off of it and turning it into an internet thing. So
Yeah, well, but the problem with
make
this,
money off of Ronald Reagan's idea.
yeah, but that's all it was then was an idea. The technology
but
wasn't even there.
Reagan was way past. He was way before his time.
Sorry, I'm just
Ron-
trying to get past the
Ron-
contrast on that fucking image behind Paul. Fucking
Shut up. He would.
Oh,
He
Paul,
was-
show Tim your nighttime video from the other night.
Here
Oh,
he
you'll
goes.
love
He's
this.
gone.
There he's
He's
gone.
gone. Fucking see you
Wait-
later. Come
Wait till they
on.
launch another satellite.
Yeah, now he started talking about SpaceX. They were like, no, we're not having none of that.
Yeah, we're not talking
No,
about
and they click the fucking button on me.
Paul, play your nighttime video from the other night from that.
Well,
Come on, show him all the graininess. He'll love it.
the problem is it's rainy, but okay.
Hang on a minute. Right.
Let me
Okay.
pull it up.
What
Hold
were
on,
you
hold on.
flying?
The Altel Nano.
Okay. Autel Nano. What resolution were you flying in, mate?
I don't know,
Dude.
automatic.
Oh, really? Oh, wonder why it's grainy.
Oh my god! Here we go.
I would love to see you take one of Paul's videos though and be able to mess around with it in DaVinci.
Dude.
But problem is we got to figure out how to get Paul to send you the video. That was a nightmare last time.
That was a
Oh,
okay.
oh.
No. Just forget it. We'll just go with grainy, shall we?
What was
No,
this
normal.
from?
Normally the Altel Nano does really good at night though. Even in auto, it does pretty damn good.
Which,
Has it got a
which one was it? Do you remember? Was it the Paul Tregurtha?
It might have been. Hold on. It was like 2 or not even 3 days ago. So it can't be that far back. Because most of your videos are daytime.
Yeah,
It was the Herbert C. Jackson.
Herbert
Okay.
C. Jackson. Okay.
Or yeah.
Or was it the Masabi Minor? No.
It was
Herbert
either the
beat-
Herbert. It had to have been the Herbert C.
So you've posted this, have you, Paul?
It was
Herbert
either
C.
that or the
Jackson.
Yuli or whatever the hell it's called.
It'd have to be the Herbert C. Jackson because that's the only dark one there.
Yeah, that's.
I
that's
didn't. I
gotta be-
didn't post the bad one.
Let's have a look. You didn't post the bad one.
No.
Well, okay. So this is the good one, is it? Holy-
Indiana Harbor was. let's see.
That's terrible. Fucking hell. Paul. Fuck, mate. Why are you posting in 1080p?
Okay.
Movie maker.
Screen share.
Honestly,
my-
you'd think Microsoft would have a better editing program. It's like,
Not even
why
gonna
put
watch.
something out that's so mediocre that people aren't gonna wanna use? What's the point of
That is
maintaining that?
horrid.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
checking out the video. I'm not going to look at it through Zoom. I'm looking at it through his channel, and that is horrendous.
But the-
That image.
But the thing is though, is like, this is what I don't understand is as Microsoft, why waste the time and money to maintain an editing program that people aren't gonna wanna use on the in mass
Can you
quantity?
buy it though and get it 4K?
They have a pro version. I think that they were supposed to update it at some point to get 4K from what,
Fucking
I
hell.
think Rod was saying that because Rod works for Microsoft.
I mean, 4K's only been out for 3 billion years. I mean,
I
God's
think
sake.
I think Rod said that they were supposed to update it to 4K at some point.
So you didn't put the bad one up, Paul?
No,
Oh, Jesus, I hate to see the bad one because this one's fucked.
Yeah, I didn't mean for you to go that hard on him. Jesus, man.
No, it's not him. It's not him at all. It's the bloody, the footage is horrendous. Which is surprising for the Autel because they usually do a pretty good job. Now, if you are rendering off at 1080p, that has a massive impact on the image quality that comes out if you're downgrading that image. Wow.
well, whatever movie maker does, I don't know.
1080p, mate, that's it.
Oh, so there's a video on YouTube that says how to edit 4K video in Windows Movie Maker. I don't know.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how to edit it, how to render it. Editing's nothing. Rendering is the issue here because they cannot render it 4K with the free version.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why
Oh,
Microsoft doesn't up the ante a little bit on their editing program. It's like you're spending money, obviously, it's somewhere in your company, you're spending money to maintain that program. And if people aren't wanting to use it on a mass scale, why are you wasting time with it? That's
Fucking
just
hell,
my
Paul.
theory
What did the
behind it.
bad one? What did the bad one look like, Paul?
Okay, I'll stop this one and I'll get to the bad one.
Ah,
Fucking bad.
dude.
Don't
That
worry,
is-
Paul. I used to shoot an auto too.
Excuse me?
I said, don't worry, Paul. I used to shoot an auto too. I
Well, that's
never
all-
fucked with the.
What was it?
I
Always
never
obvious.
fucked with the camera settings.
Fucking hell.
I never even used the ND filters. I always bought the sets for them, but I never used them.
Do you know what? I never ever used an ND on the Spark ever. I didn't think I ever needed them until I started fucking around and all that sort of shit. Anyway, so from the Mavic Pro up, I've always had ND filters.
I had NDs with all my drones. I just never used them. Well, and the ones that came with the Air 2 were kind of shit because they gave you such a wide range. You got a 16, a 64, and a 256.
Yeah, it was a huge
Wow,
range. They were
Yeah.
gravity.
1664. Why the hell would you have that jump? That's
And a
ridiculous.
and a 256.
50. Fucking hell. What a waste of time.
Okay, here we
Okay.
go.
The 256 is dark as shit.
Fucking speaking of dark as shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Something's going on, Paul.
Oh, I wish we could send that to Matt.
That is terrible.
Yeah, because usually it doesn't look that bad.
It was really, really dark.
Doesn't matter, mate. Doesn't matter. It is not picking up. Well, it does matter. And what? Okay, let's be honest. We're talking about a fucking small sensor here, right? It's not huge. So, you know, it's to be expected that it's not going to do this.
That's not huge like my channel.
My channels are 4/3, mate.
See, it looks better once it got all the light from the ship and the bridge, but when it was
Yeah.
facing the other way, yeah,
Yeah.
it was pixelated like crazy.
See that truck going over that bridge? That was me a few years ago. Fucking that thing sways in the breeze. Whoop, whoop, whoop. When you're
We
sitting
should
on it.
do shorts. Paul should do shorts.
I actually would love to get into Paul's channel and redo it for him. Put a nice banner up top and actually put sections in.
Yeah. What's he got?
Cause all he
Nothing.
has is the one section of videos and he doesn't have any sections or a banner on there.
Does he have one of
Oh,
those
it's-
drones that turn the camera so it shoots vertically?
No, that's the Mavic 3 Pro, I think does that. He
He'd
only
want to
has,
turn that. He'd want to turn that vertically because then there would only be a smaller section of shit images instead of the
but this is the thing, Corey, right? Is shorts have been prevalent ever since the Mini 2 and the Air 2 came out. That should have been a feature put in those drones.
Fucking look out.
Why they waited so long to put vertical video, allow you to do vertical video is beyond me. That should have
Look,
been
you know
something done
what?
2 years ago.
To be honest, mate, that is just a fucking gimmick for people who couldn't be fucked, right? And it's true, people couldn't be fucked, and they're dealing with the lowest common denominator here, right?
So-
Where people want to hold their phone up, get their shorts, and go, right? They want the same with their drone,
Yeah.
right? It's
Right.
it's not fucking hard to go into your editing software and set up a vertical fucking timeline, right? And you can put your footage in there. It's not fucking hard at all. But people don't want to root around with that crap, and they just want the ease of doing it.
Right. They've been using their phone for probably years, and then going the other way is not natural anymore. So everybody nowadays wants it vertically. They'll
Exactly.
be watching
right.
on their phone, right?
Yeah, exactly right, mate. Exactly right. Everyone's become so lazy, and this is why no one's interested. I mean, before the shorts and all the vertical videos and all that sort of shit, no one was interested in the nice landscape, beautiful bloody footage that you can get with the drone because now it's mundane. Everyone's seen it. It's like, oh, whatever. And no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. And even in the shorts fucking area here, if you put up drone footage in your shorts videos, it gets no views. Then no one gives a rat's ass what your drone is capturing. They want to see a drone in that footage. They want to see it. They want to see what it's doing. They want to see what's happening. And that's where you get your views. No interest whatsoever in what it's looking at.
Well,
And
and
I've done
this is coming from a cracked out shorts creator, by the way.
It is actually. Because I'll tell you now, if people were interested in that, I could put up 3 million freaking shorts in the next 2 minutes and have that all posted on my channel. But they'll get no views, absolutely no views. So I just put in bullshit ones. Look at the Mavic 3 landing, 5,000 views. Oh, look at the Mavic 3, the beautiful sunrise, 56 views. Fuck me.
So why don't you just buy 2 cameras and take a long video shooting your drone flying?
What?
Huh?
Take another camera and take a video of your drone flying and doing what you just said because they want to see the drone flying. So do it that way.
Where am I putting this camera, Tim? Where am I putting it?
On your head, like you do the 360.
Tip, tip, up,
Did it.
dip, dip. Mana, dip, 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 dip.
All right, I gotta run. Gotta be up at 6 in the morning.
Here's
Cool.
here's
We'll
that
see you later.
here's
to you
the
guys
French cruise ship coming down.
Have a good night, Corey.
All right.
Corey, thanks a lot for your help.
Hey, Corey, hey,
Yeah,
thanks
no
for
worries.
popping in, buddy.
All right.
Hey, nice,
Check
nice to
tomorrow,
meet-
Tim, for that. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, man. I appreciate
Corey,
it.
Corey, before you go, what's your channel? Matt might want to go over and check it out.
Corey, man, oh,
He knows. I'm always in the chat. Just never been on, I think, a Zoom with him, right? That's all.
absolutely.
But I mean, I'm not technical, but all of your movies are over on what that Tim goes over and looks at.
That's not on YouTube.
I would be probably arrested if that was on YouTube.
Oh,
Not really, but just figuratively, right?
Corey, what's the link? I want to see this.
It's going to cost you a monthly
Yeah,
fee,
Oh, it's
and
an
it goes
early-
up every 6 months,
For
just
no
like
apparent
Netflix.
reason. Exactly.
that's what Justin's been talking
And-
I
about.
And-
well,
charging
I
a
thought it
fee.
was fair that he charges Tim, give him a little taste at like $6, $7 a month. And then just
okay.
up it $3 or $4 every 6 months for no reason.
Is it an Ali fans, Corey?
Exactly.
Somebody throat punch him, please.
Hey, Corey's starting to think about it. He's like, man, I could be making some money.
I've actually had, I have other friends that just pitch me money here and there. Like, I don't really care, right? But
Because if you didn't OnlyFans, you'd get a lot of people like Tim.
just my feet or what? Just take pictures of my feet.
Yeah, there you go.
Get a lot of people like Tim.
Should I change? Should I change one of the movies and just have like my feet in it, and pretending it's
Yes.
an actual movie, and then
Absolutely.
hold shit up, and then gotcha.
Have your feet in it, but have a banana in there, right? Ooh.
Do it like
Uh,
just do it like a French film, you know, show your
Came
feet
out
in
of my
black and
nose.
white, and then bring it up to you while you're smoking a cigarette.
Out of my
seriously,
fucking nose. Oh, you're a dickhead.
All right, I gotta go. I'll never go to bed. All right, see you guys.
Corey.
Sorry.
Have a
Brother.
good one.
See you in the
Take
chat.
care.
Take care. Fucking.
Hey, but no, I actually met a guy on a live stream fucking like 8 months ago on a random live stream. I decided to jump on their panel because they were like, yeah, you can come on. I was like, all right. One of the guys was he did OnlyFans and he was showing us all like not his actual videos, but he was showing us like the different revenue and shit he was getting from it. And he said he goes, I don't understand why more people don't get on here. He goes, he goes, it don't matter how you look, what you do. He said there's a market for everybody on there.
Ain't doing that shit. That's fucking stupid.
No, I'm saying as a woman.
As a woman, but women, I think
No,
that's
there's guys that are doing literally foot fetish shit on there, and people are paying them for it.
Tim.
they're
And a
degrading.
girl could be 500 pounds, dude, and she'll have a following. It
Ew.
doesn't
Tim.
matter.
Hey, Marshall.
You've got a unique genre though, Tim, right? The bum who's not homeless, right?
Well, there you go.
People have, yeah, they do. They do have a fetish for scruffy little cunts like you.
You.
What's up,
Well,
Donald
just-
Marshall?
Wait, Matt, when you fucking said that last comment, I just got done eating a big ass burrito and I took a sip of my beer. So came out my fucking nose, bro. It's fucking disgusting. Anyway.
I only ever, don't worry, Tim. Oh, you know it, mate. I only ever say shit just for fucking bullshit anyway. Look at this Mudball and Chris Wedgeworth got 3.9. Look at this. I commented on fucking Chris's shorts video, right? He got 3.9. He had a hole in the rock. There was a fucking hole. That's it, right? Nothing else. And he just put the camera down and he's got a hole, right? I can't remember what I wrote.
That's
let's have-
3.9.
Yep, 3.9. I'm going to have a look at here. I'm going to have a look here. What have we got? Chris Wedgeworth.
I'm gonna take a nap this afternoon, I'll tell you.
Shorts video. Okay, so here's and I commented here with Chris. Now that's how you make a shorts vid, right? Total bullshit, absolute crap, right?
Yeah.
And he wrote hours of editing. And I wrote, laugh, laugh, laugh. Your efforts are obvious, and your imagination in post is unmatched. That's it.
Did you write it in AI? Did you write it in AI or yourself?
No, I'm smart enough, Tim, to, unlike yourself, I can think stuff up. So that's Wedgie for you, mate. That's Wedgie. Fuck's sake. It was a bullshit video and he knows it. And he got 4,000 views on it.
Did you see what I put on your one video about your editing?
720 or something you put on there?
Yeah.
Something about that. Yeah, I haven't gone through all my fucking comments yet. I've still got to go through comments on my last long content video. I've done the meetup one. That's all done. So I've got to do my last one on the long content.
Yeah, it was your taste of Australia. I said I can't watch 720. Hopefully you will progress as you're learning editing a little more.
That's right.
Yeah.
Someone laughed at that. Someone laughed.
It was Steve Carpenter.
Carpenter. That's right. Yeah. Fucking unreal. Good on you, Chris. Well, fuck them. That's what I say. Dumb bastards watching this shit.
Yeah.
Now, Mudball's got here. I like to shoot vertical and then scale it up to horizontal. Exactly right. Then upload the horizontal edit as a short so it gets cropped to fit the vertical format. Exactly right. And I have used vertical, fucking here we go, horizontal videos. And I have keyframed because I want certain things to see in that vertical video, and obviously you're dealing with a shorter format. So if you want it to pan around and all that sort of shit, then in my instance anyway, I've got to keyframe it. So I want people to look at this, look at this, look at this. There's so much frame there for people to look at, you know. So I've done that. I've done that on many occasions, and I've set the vertical timeline up in DaVinci. And then when I put footage in, but though, as I said, when I put footage in there, it's from the camera of the drone and no one watches it anyway. So I've stopped doing that shit. Really.
Why don't you try to do one short, just try it, of working with DaVinci?
Oh, fucking hell, mate.
One excerpt out of one video. This is what you do here. Okay, you click it down here and boom.
Well, you know
Because
what?
you've only did four videos on DaVinci, which you should have kept that going because that helped me out a lot. But now I don't know fuck all anyway. But
All you got to do is watch it again. Look, to be quite honest, Tim, and okay, fair enough, good point, right? But to be quite honest, the people in the shorts arena have no interest in spending time on anything they're doing, right? They've got absolutely zero interest. Now, when it comes to like the firmware update and all this sort of shit,
You see what Donald wrote?
damn, Donald.
fuck you, mate. Come on the panel, you little bitch. All right. Well, I'm only kidding, mate. You're right. What the fuck was
I'm
I
saying
doing?
maybe just take an excerpt out of one of your videos. Okay, click this button and see what it does. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I did a firmware update, obviously, on the Mavic 3 series, and I did a thing on what you can see now, return to home, and then I did a return to home thing. What happens when you turn your remote control off? All that sort of fucking shit, right? Anyway, people weren't interested in that on my channel. Anyway, they weren't interested in that, so I gave up on that tutorial shit and how to auto take off and all that sort of crap. That didn't do well either. You know, it's all a big experiment and all that sort of crap. There's other channels out there with a couple of 100,000 views on crap like that, but in my little channel, it's they don't really push that.
I'm saying in DaVinci was because them 4 tutorials, they really help. So maybe just take an excerpt out of them or actually start doing tutorials for DaVinci because people learn a lot off of them videos, Matt. And
well,
you
I've
just
done
4 videos. That's it.
And you know what? When I do a tutorial on the video, I put in there, I'm not being a dickhead or anything, right? But I'm putting in there what when I'm watching a tutorial, they go, oh, we'll just add this node and the node's there. Well, where the fuck did you do that? Right? They don't go through the process of, oh, this is how you add a node. So when I do a tutorial video, every step of the way, I'm okay, go up here. This is where this is here, and this is where this is
Right,
here.
because they're almost talking like they're teaching somebody that already knows how to do it.
Already knows exactly
Yeah.
right.
I get
And-
what you're
But-
saying.
You got to remember, Matt, there's people like me with only a 2060 Super that don't handle the shit. You remember what it did when we were on the offline? It was just lagging every time. So maybe you could send them through that process of that. Why don't you just do like DaVinci Dummy 101, Dummies 101. Do
I have.
I ran
I've
into
already-
the same issue with OBS
And that
too,
was-
like when I was first using OBS.
OBS.
Every video, they didn't show you how to put the shit in, like
Yep.
to add
Oh.
the things. They would just say, "Oh, put a audio,
Yep.
stick an audio out in there, audio
Oh,
in."
no.
But they wouldn't tell you how to do it or what to do on it.
Yep. Yep.
Or how to
fucking-
set it up.
did my head in.
They didn't
It did my
they didn't talk about the virtual camera or anything how to add shit in. They just said here. That's it.
Dude, I watched probably 100 videos on OBS and not one of them was fucking helpful. I
It's
had to
terrible,
literally
isn't it?
figure out the shit by myself.
Exactly right. And this is why when I do a tutorial, look, I've got a few other things there where I could talk about it. I know Jim wants one on tracking and all that sort of shit. It's so fucking easy. But I was doing one on speed ramping and all that sort of crap. Now I was going to do one on
Awesome.
speed ramping. I've just downloaded. I've got the 18.6, I think it is, in DaVinci now, and I did some speed ramping my last video, which I'm doing now. And the speed ramping thing looks totally different. I can't reach where I want to get, and it's like, what do I do here? What the fuck? I can't see what I need to see. So I've got to
Okay.
work through that.
Do a short on transitions, how to set them, how you showed me how to do it, how you do the fade transitions. Remember how you showed me how to do that?
So easy.
Do a fucking short on that and see how it goes.
Well, the problem is you gotta be able to do a short. You gotta be able to explain it clearly and within
And
a
it's got to be
minute's time.
quick.
It's gotta be within a
It only
minute.
takes 30 seconds, Justin. You showed me within 30 seconds and I put it on my video. So it don't take that long.
Right,
And you'll
but
get
you're only,
300% watch, because if you're ramming through this shit in a shorts video, people are going to be clicking back on it. But
Right.
I can guarantee you, though, people who are watching this shorts have not got DaVinci open and are looking at a shorts video as a tutorial. There's
Mhm,
no fucking way in hell, mate. Because
mhm.
when you're watching a tutorial on DaVinci, especially DaVinci, because there's so much shit in it, you definitely wouldn't be going to the shorts fucking arena to look at it, look at helping you out.
Okay,
It's all
do
long-
do 10 seconds in a short of a fade. How you showed me how to do it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just try it. I mean, I'm not saying do whatever you want to do. That it's your fucking channel. I don't, but I'm saying maybe do a fade in DaVinci and show them how you did it. That's 10 seconds. That's how you showed me 10 seconds. You showed me how to do a fade, how to put the curvage in it, and it just fades.
Yeah, how easy is it? And this is the fucking thing with DaVinci.
ew,
People think,
that's
"Fuck,
nasty.
man, it's so complicated." It's not.
Right.
It's not. It's not at all.
My God, Donald, fuck me
It's a
dead, bro.
crack addict. Woo! Not crack cocaine. Sand encrusted crack in the sidewalk under his urine-soaked cardboard box. That's where he keeps his old pizza crusts.
Yeah, that's gross.
You should actually, Tim, you should start your series up with how to survive on the streets as a bum. That's what you should do.
Now,
Good.
there are a lot of big, if
My
you're
house.
big enough,
And house and say, not
if you're big enough though, you can get, because I've run across shorts where they were like, come to my channel to watch the full video, and I've actually gone to their channel to find it. So sometimes the bigger channels will tease you, they'll give you a little
Mm.
taste of the video.
Yeah,
and it
but
will
Chris
be
is
something really interesting, and you'll want to
Chris
go
is-
find it.
Chris is right. Anyone watching a short doesn't want to learn a fucking thing.
No, anyone watching shorts videos are going to be brain dead within that, because you're going to be like 10, 15, 20, 60 fucking shorts into it. And they're going to be laughing their head off. Oh, look at the dog. Oh, look at the cat licking the fucking balls on that dude. And all of a sudden they get to a fucking tutorial where it goes, oh, if you do this in DaVinci, they're going to go fucking swipe. See you later. No views whatsoever.
Or
You're right.
compared to a goldfish mentality, you know what I mean? That commercial they showed.
Fuck.
You-
I'm
Look,
going to get another
100
break. Hang on. Fuck me, dude.
you know,
you need to
it's
be- It's time to go full time on as a shorts creator, Matt.
It's raining pretty good downpour down there by the water.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
see
you,
that.
Justin.
oh damn. I think if Matt did a lot of like excerpts out of his learning Da Vinci, just little fucking things that like I learned in 5 seconds when Matt fucking taught me. Do that. Like how you do a fade. Fuck. How do you make a node? That could be 5. No, that can't be 5 to 10 seconds. That would be a little bit longer. But do little excerpts of how to learn in Da Vinci.
But
Like
if you
dummy,
do that,
no.
you're gonna have to do long content with it too, because if you do happen to run across somebody that is interested in watching that, they're not gonna sit and watch the full, the short. They're gonna wanna jump to your channel and find the full video. If you don't have the
Yeah.
full video,
Yeah.
they might not sit and watch it no more. They're gonna be like,
Oh,
alright, fuck
oh.
this.
Maybe start doing more than he has 4 on there for Da Vinci, but he could go in so much more long video, like 15-minute videos on how to do Da Vinci. And like Mudball say, you know, the transition available, but the transitions can take like 5 seconds. You can have a fadeaway. Well, there's like 5. There's a lot of transitions that you can do. Just do that. Like Matt was saying, I think I heard him on a live stream when he went through when one of the drone pilots went through one of the videos. I think it was on his live, went through the circle with the rocks. And he goes, man, you could just put it in there and transition to an open sky or something like that.
Oh, dude, in Power Director on the free version, I got like over 100 transitions. If I paid
Yeah.
for the paid version, it would come with way more.
But do transition shorts. But yeah, just little shit.
Because I use transitions in my long content when I'm going from scene to scene.
I want to do a 5-second, maybe a 10-second short of what was that movie back in the day? It was in the 50s. Psycho. You know, the shower scene. I want to do something like that and just create it. And you know, 5-10 seconds or whatever and see what that does.
Okay, Chris.
Blowing a tranny means something completely. Well, yeah, that's true. You talked to my ex-wife, haven't you?
Hold on, are you saying your ex-wife was a tranny?
I was going to say, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Tim?
yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. That could go any way.
The fuck she is actually.
You always put yourself in a hole, Tim. You just alluded to the fact that your ex-wife
think-
is training. The other
I don't know.
day,
I don't know what
we were talking about you're in the
What did I do?
shower talking about masturbation. You said, "I'm all right. I just had a shower." What the fuck's that got to do with? Well, obviously, no, Tim.
Fuck it. You know, the last 4 years I have done that, man. Everything I started the whole. I
In the
created.
shower.
Please finish that sentence.
I said in the last 4 years, that's all I've done is fucking create a hole for myself.
Oh,
A wall point.
I thought he was gonna say masturbating.
Oh fuck up,
So did I. So did
I
I.
really thought that's what he was gonna say.
Chris.
Last
I'm
week-
putting the door up this weekend, bro. It's going up tomorrow morning, Chris. Putting that door up.
All I've done is self-pleasure. That's it.
Oh, you're gonna live dangerously. You're gonna put the door back up. All right.
Yeah, we'll see if it goes like that again. Yeah, fucking piss. It pissed a piece of the finger. Fuck me dead.
That's right, Mudball. That's right. Exactly right, mate. I do a lot of just cut frames. Bang, next frame, next frame, next frame. Every now and again, depending on the music, I might do a flip, poing into the next one, whatever. But yeah, exactly. I like the cross dissolves and all that sort of stuff. Depending on the music, depending on the footage, cross dissolves are always nice. I've liked them. I really do like them.
That's
I
what I'm
always
saying.
use-
An excerpt out of you teaching people 10-15 second excerpt of it.
I always like to do the fade on my videos where it fades to the next scene.
I don't like the fade.
I like that on my videos. It works really well.
Fade to the end. Let's be honest. We're all waiting for that.
I
Chris
don't.
said-
And how I did my last video, it was like fade into the ocean. I don't
Fucking
fucking
what?
like.
You fade into the ocean. Fuck me dead.
Terrible.
On your last video? When the fuck was that, Tim?
Oh, don't put them out
I'm
there.
still stuck on the tranny comment. Hell yes, the door's coming back, Chris said.
Tim,
It's coming back.
they're on special at the moment. Number one, the yes vote and the rainbow flag. So go get yourself 2 of them and hang them in the back of you, mate.
2
You
more
better be
weeks.
voting no. You better be voting no.
Matt, I don't have to vote.
I don't
Yeah, but
care if
you
you don't
should.
have to, mate. Go and do it. Vote
Oh,
no.
The Lord, the landlord is probably going to bring me out a voucher. I'm going to vote. Yeah,
You're going to vote
Oh, no,
yeah.
I'm Prop 369.
we're all voting no. We're all voting no.
Dude.
What do you guys vote
Bro.
no on? I'm confused.
We're all voting.
This is the problem, though, Tim. No one understands. No one understands what voting yes is going to impact. People just go, whatever.
Hold
Yes.
on, can you explain to the rest of us that don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about?
God.
And then,
The
We got a
long process.
referendum. We got
Go ahead.
okay, very short. I'll do it short, Tim. Right? It's a referendum to change the constitution, right? Our constitution, right? And it's to invoke the yes vote into having a voice in parliament for the Aboriginal people, right? They've already got a voice. They've got a shitload of people in parliament. They get $33 billion or some shit a year to try
More
and help
than
the
the
indigenous
Indian.
I
More.
haven't finished, Tim. This is the short version, not your long ass bullshit. And our mining, right? Oh, they're digging up the earth and all. The Aboriginals go, oh, we need money out of that because that's our land and all this sort of shit. They get a shitload out of that too. So anything mined, they get a shitload out of that. They do not need a voice in Parliament. They do not need to make decisions. And not only that, they don't need to make decisions for the rest of the hundreds of tribes that go through Australia. The tribes in Australia don't want this because they're only going to have a select few people making decisions for the rest of the Aboriginal people, and they do not want this crap. Okay, short version, that's it.
well, this is the way I said this the other day on the live stream is how many generations have to go by before we stop coddling people?
You know what? And I'll tell you the
Like,
answer
I
to
don't
that.
think, I don't think that
until-
we should be giving, I don't like my personal opinion over here. I don't
This
think
is
the
a
Indians
better-
should get reservations and all
It-
that shit anymore.
This is a
'Cause
better.
None of us did that.
This is a better way. I mean, it's not a better fucking way, but the Aboriginals are going to get a better voice than the American Indians got, and that's fucking wrong. Sorry.
They got a better voice right now. They don't need this crap in the
Dude,
referendum.
they're in Parliament. They're in everything. Yes.
All right. So
The last
forget
time-
that.
When's the last time an American Indian, a Native American Indian, was in the Senate? That was Chief Joseph. He went to the Senate in
What I'm
six. Was
We got to
Yeah, but my whole point is that I believe at this point in history, I don't think the Indians should be allowed to just have their own reservation with their own laws. I don't think they
Let
should
me
be
tell
getting
you something, Justin.
money
Let me
from the
tell you
government.
something.
too
All
much
right, let
time
me
has
tell you
gone by.
something. The only reason this shit is being dragged out is because there's a monetary
Money.
fucking figure at the end of it. That's it.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's got nothing to do with, oh, we dug a fucking bone up here. It's got to do with what they can get out of us
But what I'm
as
saying is
retribution.
in the
Money.
US, so
money.
I'm saying,
Taxes go up. Everything goes up.
well, like I said, in the US, I don't think that we should be having Indian reservations anymore. I don't think they should get money from the government. I don't think people should get retribution for anything that happened 300-400 years ago.
Why?
I'm sorry. How
Why
many
can't?
generations have to go by before we're just done with
Why,
this?
why
bullshit?
can't the American Indians and the regular fucking natives right now combine to each other and live as one instead of doing all this shit? American Indians, yes, they own the fucking land before any person
Yeah, but
came
Tim,
to that land.
Tim,
Or
they're talking
Columbus before anybody.
they're talking about this shit, right? And they're talking about the Aboriginals, and I don't know too much about the American Indians, but I'll just go with the Aboriginals. Are peaceful.
It's the
peaceful.
same.
They were warring their ass off for thousands of years.
Killing each other
killing
left and
everybody.
right. Yep.
Fucking hell, mate. And it's our fault? No.
Now, with the American Indians, if you look up on Google it, please. The real Thanksgiving.
But
Google
like I said, if the American Indians, this just happened a generation ago, I could see compensating them and giving them something. But when
This
how
is
many?
still going on today, Justin.
But what I'm saying is, how many generations have to go by before we're
What is
done
still
with the
going
map?
on today? Are they allowed off the reservations? Are they
Yes.
allowed to go public? Are they allowed to fucking
What do you mean? They can go anywhere
Ameri-
they want, just like any other American. They can go off the reservation. They can go live off the reservation if they want. They don't have
they
to live
killed
there.
how many people? Trail Tears. Fucking what
But
did custom
this is my point was how many generations have to go by
Exactly right.
before we
Exactly
drop
right.
this bullshit?
but
Why
American
should how many generations have to pay compensation for something
And
that
this is
happened
the thing,
400
Justin.
years
This
ago?
is the
That's my
thing.
point.
It will only ever continue if they know they're going to get money out of it. That's the only reason. And it's the only, the Aboriginals here get billions of dollars a year.
Well,
And
that's
they
true.
want more and more and more and more. And it has absolutely fixed nothing So anyway, I'm not even going to go on about that because number
remember-
one, it doesn't really pertain to your area. I'm just fucked off about these idiots here in Australia.
I remember seeing a meme and it said in the quote on top, it said Aboriginals want their land back. And they want this and this and this. And it was a chief of an American tribe. And he goes, we've been trying for years. Try harder. And he's fucking laughing. And he was in his chief outfit.
Yeah.
But
anyway, that's neither here nor there. But Mudball has got a very, very pertinent point about this. And it says, who wouldn't like to see Tim fill his pockets with rocks and fade into the ocean?
Oh, that's fucked up.
oh, wait a minute. Now, Don, when did Chief Joseph? He was the first one in Congress. I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong, Don? If I'm wrong, I'll admit it.
See,
I don't care.
I don't know how
Obviously
many
you are.
Native Americans have made it into office. I'm assuming there's been quite a bit.
Well,
like
I'm
I
pretty
said,
sure.
the question I have is how many pure American Indians are left that haven't been intermixed with all kinds of other people?
The same as Aboriginals. I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of blooded Indians left.
every white person
Over
in America
here-
claims they have
over
an
here-
Indian in them.
Over
So this
here,
is
they half caste. But
See,
in
this is what
America,
makes me angry. This is what's making me angry is everyone who's standing up at the podium in Parliament at the moment doesn't even look like they've been to a tanning salon, right?
Yeah.
And they're the ones pushing this shit because, and Ray Martin, I don't know if you've seen that one. What a knobhead,
Yeah,
right?
that one
His
the other day.
great grandfather had a little bit of an affair with a halfie back there, right? And all of a sudden he's Aboriginal. Oh,
Aboriginal.
what the fuck? Come
He's
on,
not.
mate.
He's probably not even 1/8.
There you go,
fucking-
Tim. There's a link in the chat for you, mate. You can check that out.
Well, like
When
I
did
said, I don't believe in paying compensation 7-8 generations past a certain
You-
issue.
Well, but we deal with the same thing here with the slavery issue.
I don't think anybody.
There
should
hasn't
get
been
compens-
slaves in 100 years, but yet they want.
No,
they
it's been
want to be
longer than
compensated.
100 years. It's been way longer than 100
Yeah,
years.
but that's what I'm saying is they still think that they're owed something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe in paying compensation to
Okay, there you go,
anybody for
Don.
any past aggressions that happened that long
Don-
ago.
Don was right, but Chief Joseph, he went there to pass a law for the Indians. These are
Indians
guys
have
that were in the.
Indians have every constitutional right that every other American has. They don't get treated different. If I seen an Indian walking down the street, I wouldn't think anything of them of anybody else.
Okay.
Like,
It all comes down to lefty bullshit, right? And no one's gonna you can't argue. You can't argue with logic. You can't argue with these lefty pricks, right? Because they're just dumb. And when
You won't
do
win.
when you do throw logic at them, they got no comeback, and all they do is get angry. And this is exactly what's happening here with this fucking yes vote. These people who are out there handing pamphlets out, if you question them about it, they get all fucking angry. There was even a chick the other day, she spat on the bloke. And she was campaigning for the yes. She had the t-shirt on, she had the pamphlets, and she spat on the bloke who asked her questions. And this is what we're dealing with, these fucking retards who get this agenda in their fucking head and they're just retarded. Same everywhere with this bullshit. And unfortunately, this sort of attitude when it comes to left and right and all this sort of shit is involving America and Australia. That seems to be the only two fucking countries that are going this way with all this fucking crap. And unfortunately, Australia follow the US when it comes
A lot
to
of the European countries are doing the same shit too, though.
Are they really?
Look how many BLM out riots were in a lot of the European countries during all that.
Yeah, I know. And where's all that money gone? Where has all that money gone? And they've proven where that money's gone. It's gone to hookers. It's gone to nightclubs. It's gone to all shit. It's not helping anyone at all. And this is the
And,
same thing. Crap.
The few leaders that actually were the world, or like I would say the national presidents of the BLM, like all the top people. Yeah, guess where they're all living in $6-7 million homes.
Look at the exactly right. And Mubbles got it here. Asking questions sounds a bit racist to me. Yeah, it's true, mate. It's absolutely true. Exactly. Woke fucks. Fuck them, eh, Chris? Fuck those idiots.
But like I said, I don't think that reservations should exist in the US anymore. I don't think the Indians should get money. I don't think anybody from past aggressions that happened before my great grandfather, I don't think any of it should be paid for. Like, why do you have to pay somebody that's 8, 10 generations down the line
Okay.
that
Okay.
had no physical or mental effect from that?
Okay. So what we're dealing with here is the same sort of person who is on Social Security, right? They'll do anything to stay on Social Security so they don't have to work, right? And this is what we're dealing with these minorities and all sort of shit, minorities, if you can call them that. They'll do anything they can to grab money where they can so they don't have to do absolutely fuck all in life. And this is the problem. And unfortunately, at this point in time, everyone's caving to that crap, right? And the more we cave, the more they ask. As soon as you go for one, they'll go for another thing. As soon as you go for that, they'll go for something else. There's always something. And when it comes down to money, that's all they're after, is they can sit on their fucking asses and do nothing. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
we had to get
fucking-
Matt's blood pumping tonight.
Fucking got me blood pumping through me leg, mate. It's throbbing like a bitch.
Well, and you know,
Oh, fuck.
and this is what I was saying a minute ago. You know how many white people I've
That's
met
right,
around the
Chris.
United States that all claim they have Indian in them?
Exactly.
I have met
Exactly.
so many that
Hey,
claim
why
they have
is-
Indian in them.
Why
And they don't
isn't
have
that?
to prove it. They don't have to prove it. We've got it here. We can go up
Here
to the
you-
bank. And say,
Here you
I've
have
got-
to prove it in order
Nope.
to get any kind of money.
In Australia, we can say, "Oh, we're Aboriginal." That's what I identify as Aboriginal. Yeah,
Hold
okay,
on. Why can't I get paid for Jesus Christ dying for my sins and nailed upon the cross? Why can't
Well,
I
this
get
is what-
paid for?
This is what Chris just wrote. I want to get paid for my relative that was nailed to the cross.
Why can't I get paid for that?
As a ridiculous statement as that is, this is the ridiculous statement that we're dealing with.
Oh, Chris must be Jewish. Namaste.
But that's what I'm saying, Don. If you read that material, if you read that
L'chaim.
for the material against
Stickly Jewish.
celebrating years and years of American Indians getting killed and raped and pilgrimaged, but
Yes.
that's okay.
What?
Raped and pillaged,
L'chaim.
pillaged,
L'chaim.
not pilgrimage.
L'chaim.
Justin,
That's
have you heard
so mean.
the
Check
the
that
old boy
link out.
trimmed?
But check the link out in the chat that I put in there. The real
what?
thing.
Have you heard the old boy trimmed? Have you, mate? The old boy
But
trimmed.
Thanksgiving, well,
Oh yeah. Well, that
Oh.
that didn't become went from a religious thing to a sanitary thing.
Mhm.
Although I've seen unclipped ones, and I kind of like the nice little trim job I have. So
Same,
because
same.
the unclipped ones look gross.
is
Yeah,
this
it's like,
going to
hang
be
on.
another fucking experience?
I'm going
Manscaping?
camping. I'm going
Yeah, well-
camping, mate. Here's my sleeping bag.
Matter
Yeah,
of
no,
fact, I got like I told on Bill's show, I go in once a month for trimming. You know,
Are you talking about circumcision? You get it done once a month or what?
we were talking about it on Bill's show. I was like, yeah, I go in once a month for a trimming,
Oh my god! Really?
like a haircut.
Okay, I thought you were talking about a gym episode, Manscaped.
Keeps growing too long, huh?
No, I was saying I've seen.
bummer.
Obviously, we've all seen what an uncircumcised penis looks like, and it looks disgusting. I know I like the trim job I got as a child. It looks nice. It's clean.
I
can
had
see-
to. I
You
had
can
to get
even
it done
see,
when I was born.
You can even see Tim's skin still hanging over his eyelids.
I had to do it when I was born. It's called a christening.
Well, see,
Well,
it became it went it
When you're
transitioned
born,
from
they
a
put you
religious.
right on the chopping block right when you're born, and then about a week later you get your christening. Yeah,
But
fucked up.
it went from a religious thing to a medical thing.
It
Over
did.
time.
Absolutely did.
Yeah,
And this is
back
what happened in Australia. It was nothing to do with Jewish in Australia.
But now they claim that being uncircumcised is healthier.
Now hold on, Justin. Do you know the Aboriginals used to do the circumcision with a rock?
Yeah, fuck that.
Bet
With
there
a
was
sharp-
no anesthetic either.
Why did they do it? Why did the Aboriginals do it?
I don't know. The evil spirits or I don't fucking know.
What are evil spirits in the fucking foreskin? Come
I
on.
don't fuck. They did it with that fucking large blunt. That was the fucking.
Is there a
Ugh.
fucking cave painting? I can check this shit
Well,
out. Like
You know,
Yeah.
hieroglyphics.
They mistaked force.
Original is how they used to do circumcision.
hey,
Google.
Matt, the
I can
scary
understand it.
scary thing is, Matt, is how does Tim know that?
No, they
Cause
the
Yeah.
thing is they mistaken.
Real circumcision of Aboriginals back in the day.
No, they
They needed
mistaken
something.
syphilis for a demon.
What's
They were like,
that?
we're gonna get rid of that.
No, they needed a string for their bow, so we thought, oh, chuck this shit off. They don't need that. Oh, the original beat off. Yes, Chris. Pontius Pilate tried to throw an Easter party. I think he nailed it. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, damn. That's bad.
You fuckers are
what's
going to
up,
make a
Dominic?
plot move. You fucking assholes.
Dominic's in the chat. What's up?
Dominic! Top chat. What the fuck's it doing on top chat?
Hey, Dominic.
I'm on top chat too.
So what's going on, Paul? Why are you so fucking late tonight, mate? What's going on? You can't sleep?
Can't sleep.
His knees are worse than you, Matt.
Knees, eh?
Knees and back and now, you know, all that kind of stuff. I was out. It's getting so bad that I've got that old man shuffle when I walk and go anywhere, and just not good.
Yeah. No, bad luck, mate. It's
Don't
not
worry.
nice.
Matt
You
seems
can't
to be
win.
getting right behind you on that.
Fuck you, Justin.
Old age is the worst disease you can get.
Look, man, I've driven millions and millions of miles in my time.
Yeah, it
And
shows.
this one, yeah, because I'm a good driver. Is that what you mean?
I had to go ahead.
I have. Look, I'm not even going to jinx this, right? But I'm not even going to say it. But anyway, I've driven millions of miles because obviously with my profession and work and all that sort of crap and blah, 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 you do that sort of thing. And I've never had an issue ever.
Oh, it's the years of knee work at the truck stops.
Fuck's sake.
Should have wore the knee pads. They warned you.
Oh, that's fucking.
He was like, I'm 20. I don't fucking need these things.
That's a great comeback. I love it.
Oh my god. Fucking hell.
Oh, you never listen when you're younger.
No,
They're like, oh, lift with your legs. You're like, fuck it, I'm 20. Launch this bitch.
watch this. I'm going to lift my back. Fuck you.
Yeah.
All right. I was a massive gym junkie. How's it been now?
Oh, when you were in that early band that you were in, Bush fuck, Cutters.
Lunch cutters, mate. Yeah.
You should show Justin a picture of you in that fucking band.
Oh Christ, where was that?
He
Was
was
that
a
when you
fucking
did the dance video?
no, he was a fucking rig in that. He was a rig in that band.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you. Yeah, no,
he was young. He was a young fucking rig in that fucking. I saw an old picture of Matt, and I was like, "Fuck off, that ain't Matt." And yeah,
let me see if I can find that
Where-
because
did you look like Dre up against your car with your little 80s
No,
basketball shorts?
I had a nice vest on. I had a beautiful vest on. Let me see if I'll see if I can find it.
I always laugh when Dre shows that picture up when he's leaning up against his car and he's got his little 80s basketball shorts on.
oh yeah, next to his car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we?
These are what are they?
It's on Facebook. It's on Facebook, Matt.
Yeah, I
Did
know. I'm looking through Facebook right now, mate.
Now, because I looked at the picture, I'm like, what the fuck happened to him now?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
that was at a gig, the Grand Prix after race Grand Prix, 40,000 people. Fuck yeah! That was a great gig.
Dude, you need to take like a bunch of your Matt Northeast cards and start throwing them out in the crowd. Be like, yeah.
Here's a question, Matt. What
Sure.
famous famous person in the musician industry now that you played with?
This will mean nothing to a lot of people here.
Probably.
Angry Anderson, Russell Morris, Broderick Smith, Matt Taylor.
Played with Angry?
Angry. Oh, I went on tour with him, mate. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Yeah. I did an album with Geordie Leach, which is the bass player of Rose Tattoo.
Yeah.
I knew Wellesley well before he actually
Wellesley.
he got prostate cancer, the poor bastard. So anyway, Wellesley, he passed away. And I was actually in Germany when he passed away, and there was me and a few other roadies who were from Australia, and we poured a beer out on the ground for Wellesley, and we had a bit of a drink.
Holy shit. What
They
other
all
one?
watch
What
this
other?
short-
I mean, the most Angry. I mean, Angry Anderson. Fuck me dead. You played with him? Fuck.
Dude,
Yeah.
watch short right here. Watch the security guard's face when he hears this. Like, it's Cannibal Corpse or whatever. They're like a weird band that says weird
Yeah,
shit.
Cannibal Corpse. Fucking awesome band.
But
Yeah.
watch the security's guard's reaction to what the guy says on stage.
A fun little song about shooting blood from your
Look at him. He's like, fucking hell did I see? Yeah.
He was like, wait, what?
No, Cannibal Corpse. That's a good band.
Oh,
But
what's up, man?
what other acts did you because I met Stevie Wright. I went on his book tour. I sat next to him. We went back to a house and we're playing a video with Stevie Wright. And he goes, Tim, that guy is fucking awesome. I was like, Stevie, that's you. And then a year later he passed away.
Yeah, Stevie was a little bit fucked up by the end. Poor old bastard. If anyone doesn't know who Stevie Wright is, look for Evie, parts 1, 2, and 3. Sensational song. Really, really good. Evie, part 1, 2, and 3.
Was this somebody
I
you used to play
helped
with?
him.
Or something?
I helped him on stage. No, it was Easy Beats. Stevie Wright and the Easy Beats. And I helped him on stage in Noosa Heads.
You
And
helped
he
him.
looked-
Fucking needed it.
we had to, yeah. His wife still lives in Karoy. She was at IGA today. I said hi to her.
Holy shit.
Hmm.
Where's this fucking picture? Oh,
That security guard's face, so that shit was funny.
And then there was what was the other guy I met? Diesel. I met Diesel. And we
Johnny
had
Depp.
beers together. We had beers together at the Monday pub.
Fucking Johnny Diesel. This is the problem though with the Australian music industry. You can be as good as you like, but you'll always end up at the Monday pub.
Fuck it, yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Listen to this, right? The winner of America's Got Talent, right, gets on the Super Bowl, right, and sings at the Super Bowl. Woo! The winner of Australia's Got Talent, and this is no fucking joke, the winner of Australian Got Talent does the opening at Bunnings at Redcliffe.
Fuck off. Really?
I'm not fucking kidding you, mate. I thought, what a joke.
Did
What
you
is-
get
what
the
is
hot?
that?
Did you get the hot dogs?
Without the onions, because that's a safety issue.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god, Dan.
Oh, what's the other guys I met? Fitzroy. What's his name? Oh fuck. Hats and Fitz. Fitz and Hats or Hats and Fitz. That was the other bloke I met.
How the fuck?
Stevie Wright was probably the biggest one I met. And Diesel, but
Yvette, don't let me slip down.
no, he was a good character. But that night, it was about. We went back to my friend's house, and he's sitting on the couch. We put in a VHS tape. He goes, "Guy, that guy can rock."
Oh.
And we're like, "Maybe that's you." And he goes, "Oh."
Fucking Donald.
Oh, another one. Oh, hang on. Where are we?
You don't have that many photos on your Facebook, do you?
Billy Thorpe, Tim.
He thought, yeah.
Yeah, Billy Thorpe. Woo! There's my
yeah. Go ahead.
there's my setup on stage. I love that. That's my in-ear monitor system there. All my PCs, I'm running all my sounds and shit. My Roland there, and my slave keyboard to the computer, and the mixing desk here, the sound, and the 2 computers that I run. Brilliant.
I don't see the Yeti mic, but it's all right. It's an okay setup.
Fucking Yeti.
It's an okay setup.
Oh, fucking Yeti. Yeah. I can't find this
Oh
fucking
my
photo.
God.
I'm trying to think of that guy that I met, and his brother just passed away.
Try Donald. Midgets
No,
don't
he
go
was a
down on you, they go up on you.
He was a guitarist in a band who was fucking amazing.
Well, I'll tell you the band that I was touring with in Melbourne was Mark Gregg from Aussie Crawl. We had Sacco from Tina Turner. We had Bartsy on drums from Tina Turner. You had Wayne Burke from Black Sorrows. Fuck, I can't remember. Anyway,
Wayne
so that was
alive?
the band. Huh?
Burke, is he still alive?
Yeah, absolutely. Wayne Burke. Yeah.
What's the guy? Fuck. He sort of reminds me of he did the song "Shana Na Na Na" back in the '60s. Shana Na Na, Shana Na Na Na.
Well, wasn't that the name of the band, Shanana?
Dum 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 dum.
Was
No,
80s.
but there's but there's
That's Russell Morris, mate.
Russell Morris. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I've played with Russell. I toured with Russell.
Played him promote showgrounds, and I met him and I had a beer with him.
Did he have
He
a
goes,
cowboy?
Fuck do these two get on Christmas?
He looked at me, he goes, "I don't like this fucking beer." And he put it back down on the thing, and they gave him a shot of whiskey. I was like, the fuck?
Hush, hush. I'm going to Miami now. Hush.
Somehow Dan and Donald got on talking about elves, and it's
God
turned into
damn.
a very sexual conversation.
I met a lot of people just at a Pomona pub and Umundi. I met a lot of them, and we just sat down, and they just sat down with everybody, and just just conversated with everybody. They were cool.
Yeah.
Diesel, we shut a whole street down. I was a traffic controller. Well, still am, but back then I shut the whole road down in Umundi. And then afterwards, he came up and walked right up to the road closure and said, "Come on over."
There you go, Tim.
There he is.
That's
Back
me
in
there.
1972.
Angry Anderson, Russell Morris,
Oh shit, it is.
Matt Taylor. What do we got here? Bart's here from Tina Turner. That's Succo, Tina Turner. He was a roadie, that fella there. That one I routed the whole tour. Michelle.
Did you say you gave it to her?
I fucking gave it to her many times. She was, Jesus
Holy
Christ,
fuck.
she was a minx. Marky
You
Gregg,
got-
Aussie Crawl, right there.
Yeah, you got that up on the wall?
Oh God, I don't know, somewhere.
You should have that up on. No, I'm saying up on your wall, up in your house. I mean,
Matt in the front. looking
yes, I
like he just
have.
Got out of prison.
do you?
Yes. Yeah. Because because that tour there, we went on tour and we had Broderick Smith come on first, then Matt Taylor, then Russell Morris come on, and then Angry finished the show, and then the whole lot came on afterwards. So anyway, it was a great tour.
Fucking awesome. Angry's not even touring anymore, is he?
Oh, I
Or
don't
is-
know.
Hell,
I haven't spoken to him for a while, actually.
Now that's the guy that you need to YouTube, Justin. Angry Anderson. YouTube him.
Here's me. Here's me banging a mannequin backstage because I didn't get any. Right.
Oh shit.
Serious case of blue balls out there.
This mannequin was hot.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Seriously?
That would be tight.
It was absolutely tight and cold too. Yeah.
Smart as.
Where is this photo? It's got to
You
be
know
there.
hats and fits, right?
Hats and
What?
feet.
You know hats.
And fits.
Tim, if you're saying something, you're muted.
Oh, I'm not fucking muted, you dick. Unmuted me. Matt, you know hats and fits, right?
Nope.
You don't know hats and fits. Oh,
Nope.
Kevin Bloody Wilson.
Oh, look at that. I love this. I fucking love this before the gig. Before the gig,
Oh, the last
Look.
picture.
looking at how many people are going to be here. Brilliant. Love it.
That sound check.
Tiny
Yeah.
little stadium.
It is actually. It's only like 2,000, I think. Something like that. Fuck you.
At the local high school. That's up to
I
burn your
remember the
children.
guy that-
Oh,
They say he went on tour with Barnsey.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's a lot of fucking people in that joint. That was in Melbourne, that one. No, sorry, Brisbane.
that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You need to like just as you're rocking out, just start throwing your business cards out there.
You gotta let me know when you're coming to Brisbane though. Because I'm taking the train there. I'm not gonna fucking drive.
You're
there.
not going to be able to do your live show when you're on the road, huh?
Oh, look, mate, no, I don't tour like I used to in a bus or anything like that. When
I
we've
thought
got-
I thought you still did.
Oh, no, not at all. I gave all that shit up, mate. I'm not going on the road for 6 months. I've done that, been there.
Oh, so you're pretty much done with all that now?
Yeah. When we're going on tour, like we'll be next year going on tour again. We'll be rehearsing obviously shitloads beforehand. But when we go on tour, it'll be fly out Friday.
Just said.
Do the gig Friday or Saturday, whatever it is, and fly home Sunday. That's it. That's over and done with. Thanks very much. Next city in 3 or 4 weeks. Do exactly the same again.
You
So
got to
there's-
give me the dates to Brizzy like 2 weeks before, then I know when to take the train. And
I'll give you the dates to Brizzy 2 weeks after, mate. Anyway, we'll get that one.
you're a dickhead. I need to rent a fucking hotel, you prick.
Tim's going to get stopped by security. This man claims he knows you.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk to the venue.
Yeah, he's been
You know-
stalking me for months. Get him out of here.
I had the relatives, some relatives of mine fucking years ago, and they come up the security right, we go backstage and all this sort of shit. They go, "Oh, I know the keyboard player." Anyway, so security come back, and they went back into the fucking green room. We're sitting there, and I'm like, "Oh, there's 2 people out here, reckon they know you." And I said, "Oh, okay, no worries." So I came out the front, and I said, "Yeah, I know them." So anyway, they came back there, but they stood there like, "Fuck, it's funny." Anyway.
And that's the thing I need to talk to you because Sandy likes Pink Floyd and Gary likes Pink Floyd.
Who's
So-
that chick in Melbourne who's seen the band? Who is this chick? There was a chick in Melbourne.
That'd be so funny to set Tim up like that, though, when he comes up to backstage. Be like, that's the dude that's been stalking me for months.
He's been stalking my social media. This
Now
guy
what-
loves cock.
Oh my god! No, because we're all three gonna
Rainbow.
rent. We're all
Rainbow
three.
Warrior.
We're all three gonna rent a room in Brisbane, or probably stay at her son's place. And
Where is it? Where's the son's place?
Dominic, you can share Brecky.
It's he lives in Aurora, so
Fucking
we're
Tim-
about 30 minutes.
Tim's not going to nudge me in the morning and go, "Oi, do you want bacon and eggs?" I was like, "Oh, what the fuck went on last night?"
No, no, her son lives in Aurora. So it's
I
down
don't-
by
Where the fuck is that? Aurora.
down by Clounder where the new exchange came into the Bruce Highway.
Fuck me. That's nowhere near. That is nowhere
Around-
near the city.
But no, I'm going down to Brisbane. I'm going to stay on Roma Street. Roma Street.
Well, you're not far from the wherever the fuck we're playing.
I can walk there. Yeah, I can walk.
Yeah, I'll make you walk too. Fucking hell.
You dick. But no, I need to talk to you about it because they want to go because she loves or Gary likes Pink Floyd, Sandy likes Pink Floyd. So
Yep. Oh, I'll let you know because Brisbane's going to be the second gig we do. First one will be Townsville. Townsville in August next year.
Townsville.
Yeah.
That'd be
It's
a
huge
little-
up. It's huge up in Townsville, man. Fucking hell, they go mental.
Well, you're right in that cooler days though, so it'll be good.
Yeah. Interesting.
He's going to tell me about the concert. Hey, Tim, we just went live about 2 weeks ago.
And I say, you need to show up there and go up to security. I know the keyboard player.
And I go, did you see him? Has he got a huge forehead? I don't know him. Hey, Dan's in the chat here. I didn't see that.
Yeah, did you see him and Mudball have had some Christmas weird conversation going in the chat? Back and forth about
Why does that
sex with
surprise me?
elves.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Hey, Dan, I didn't see you there. How you doing?
He's up late night too.
Need to know how much money I need to save up because can we have beer at the concert or what?
Yeah.
I don't know any venue like that doesn't sell alcohol. At least over here.
Plastic cups now.
Whatever. It's good to charge up before the gig, mate, because when the lights come on, you'll be going, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Now I
Thanks.
want to know, and I've been like I asked a lot of people, are you gonna fly the pig?
Okay, we don't fly it, right? But we've got two inflatables. They're huge. They're
Right.
like fucking 40 foot tall, either side of the stage. And when we're doing a dung, it comes up and they inflate and all that sort of shit. Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Yes. All I
Bought
care
them-
about.
Bought them in the UK when we did Germany. We got the pigs.
Oh,
over
really?
there. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I want to know because my buddy was there. Is he going to fly the pig? I was like, I don't fucking know. I didn't ask him.
Yeah.
How's flying the pig mean?
Well, Pink Floyd, mate. I mean, anyone who knows Pink Floyd, and this is the thing, right? People come to the show because they love Pink Floyd. They love everything about Pink Floyd. And you got to be really careful how you play because people will go, hang on a minute, you missed the G sharp minor in that fucking song there, right? They're picky as fuck, right? Because they're fucking fans, man.
All right.
And the pig flying over the crowd,
What's up, Blizzard?
it came over the crowd. Anyway,
Not
and
a
the flying bed and all that sort of shit is just Pink Floyd's fucking psychedelic fucking mind that they were back in then on the acid and all that sort of shit. But anyway, so yeah, nothing flies over the audience. Way too much fucking public safety there.
Yeah.
So everything's over the crowd and all that sort of shit.
What about the light show?
What about it? It's fucking huge, mate.
Really? All right.
Huge.
All right. That's that's going to be awesome for like the wall and
Yeah.
I mean, mad.
Yeah, it's a big light show, man.
Yeah, I can't fucking wait actually. And that'll be an awesome fucking weekend. Hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm renting out a hotel. Hopefully the concert It should be like on a Saturday, right? Or a
A
Friday
lot of
night.
cocaine. A lot of cocaine.
Yeah, Friday or Saturday, mate. One of the two.
If it is, I can stay until Sunday and just recuperate because I'm going to be trashed. And if I know Pink Floyd concerts, as I know, like the last one I went to, what they pass around in the crowds, you're set for the night.
Matt on the keyboard.
Line up. Fuck yeah. There you go, Tim. There's the pigs, mate. There's the pigs on the side of the stage.
Oh yeah, there you are. Yeah.
And that's the stage there. And
Just if you can get Sandy backstage afterwards.
Sandy.
Yeah, that's my landlord. If you can get her backstage, oh my fucking god, she'll
Tim's
fucking
trying to
go.
get a month's rent. He's trying to get a free month's rent.
No, I'm just saying she'll go bonkers if she's backstage afterwards. She's never been backstage at a concert.
Sitting there back
Okay.
there with Maddie, and you'll get 6 months free rent.
I told her, I said backstage can be a little bit wild because I was backstage at a Def Leppard concert. And
Don't expect it to be backstage Def Leppard concert to be anything like backstage at a Beyond the Dark Side concert. Fucking
fuck
hell.
it, man, yeah, that was fucking. It was like a cocaine ride that I never saw
Yeah,
before.
no. We were over that stage, mate.
I know. It's use anyway.
Yeah, they're there with their nurses, their walkers. They can't do that shit.
Fuck off.
Bro, Matt said, and welcome on stage, keyboard player. Matt, I think, woo, limping out. Hey, cunts. I'm not kidding you. The last tour, I'm sitting there and I'm shaking out my hands because I've got fucking carpal tunnel syndrome in my right arm. Fuck.
Oh, fuck no. Damn.
I'm
No,
trying to
it-
play the fucking song, trying to sing at the same time.
I'm gonna take video and I'll probably go live from in crowd. I'll go live. I don't care.
Well, hit me up on the night, mate, and I'll get your landlord backstage and all that sort of shit. And really, if you want to, and I'm not
Mhm.
kidding, if you want to, I can get her before the show, and I can get her to sit side of stage, and she can watch the show. But it's always good to be out front to see what the show's doing, because when
Right.
you're on stage,
Yeah.
you all there are just fucking lights. When I'm playing, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I would
Yeah, you
really
can't get it.
one day to sit out the front and have a look at the show, to be honest. But if she wants to sit side stage, I can probably organize something like that too.
Well, it's gonna be me, Sandy, Gary, probably your daughter, and her son. That's probably who it's gonna be.
If you need
I gotta
security,
find
Matt,
out
I'll come
price-
keep Tim away from you.
I gotta find out the prices of the hotel and the tickets that I gotta find everything.
Like I said, I'll come and be your security. I'll keep Tim from you. Like, no,
Oh,
you're not
yeah.
allowed backstage. You're not allowed backstage.
I'm gonna fly a fucking drone in the stadium. No, fuck that. I won't. No.
Well, I've seen you fly, Tim. Don't do that, mate. You'll fucking hurt someone. I've got... Where the fuck's my drone? Well, it's buried in that chick's face. Fuck me dead.
Follow me. Follow me.
Well,
Fuck it.
Tim, if you want someone side of stage, I can't do everyone, mate. There can't be that many people side of stage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's her and her husband, we'll get her like out front, whatever ticket we get. But yeah, we'll just stay there because like on side stage, I've been there before. You can't see nothing.
No, and the sound's nowhere near what it should be.
Not.
Matt,
I was-
Matt's like, we only
Hey,
take the
no.
hot ones backstage.
I was on side stage. I was on side stage with Motley Crue. I couldn't hear a goddamn thing, and
No.
I didn't really hear anything at all that night until they took me backstage.
And when you're dealing with Floyd, right, we're running 5.1 surround sound and all that sort of shit. To be in the crowd, it gets the whole experience of the.
Right.
Dominic, did you get like a little electrical shock?
Plus, you
or
got
something?
the screen.
Yeah, I have actually. But
Yeah,
I'm sitting
Harris
in a
is-
pub waiting for a friend of mine, and I thought, oh, bugger it. I'm just gonna-
It's almost
I'm
like
gonna-
it's almost like he's one of those Play-Doh molds with the hair.
Yeah, I know. I'm just sitting right under a light. I moved
Dominic-
because there was. I moved earlier because the background music was too loud, so
Just for
I had
minutes.
to
kicking
move
in, bro.
into a spot
Um,
where I could
May I ask you a question, Dominic? Where
Yes.
have you left all your gear, mate? You haven't left it in the park, have you? Or have you
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah, I've just.
under the safe tree?
Yeah, under that one. Yeah.
There's a fucking hot dog in here.
Yeah.
That fucking
Oh,
Boy
okay.
Scout. That Boy Scout me with that
There's
video.
a-
Imagine the shit Matt would try if I came over there.
Mm.
Oh, Justin, come over, mate. I swear to God, we'll have fun. We'll have
You gotta
fun.
come over, like before I go back home. You gotta come
I
over,
could-
Justin.
I could totally see him doing a video of him trying to run me down on the sidewalk with his car or something.
Could you see Justin, me, and Matt together and the fucking things that Matt would fucking tell? Oh man. That'd be a hell of a hell of a video.
I could do that actually. I could do picking up at the airport and all that sort of shit. Anyway, we'd have to cut to some sort of shit anyway. I'll be running you down in my car. You could roll over me bonnet and go the other side, and then I'll go, Sarah, he's a lost cause, mate. Jump in the passenger seat. Come on, let's go.
But you fuck around. Think I wouldn't want to do a video like that where I jump on your car.
Yeah, fucking oath. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Oh, so many ideas. So many ideas. I'll come up with a couple of them, don't I, Dominic?
Oh yeah. We have to come up with a couple more.
Oh, there's plenty, mate. And to be quite honest, there was a couple of comments in the chat there, comments on that video or something, and that Dominic should continue the homeless fucking genre on your own channel. That's what you should be doing.
You
mate.
should put a GoFundMe. You'd probably get
Very-
tons of
Go
money.
fund me. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
New blanket. Because that green screen and that blanket was a little bit.
Fucking green.
I like how
screen.
the green screen was like this big too. It was just enough for his head.
Dude, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, like, that was so hard to set that green screen up because it was blowing a gale. It was fucking
Yeah.
blowing.
It took,
we had
it took about 5 minutes.
It did. We had nothing to hold it in there. It was like I wrapped it around the branches and shit. Quick, let's get this fucking take going.
Yeah, we just got it before the next wind gust.
Yeah, and it just fucking went bye-bye. Oh, that was a bit of a bugger, but good fun, Dominic. When are you posting? I want to talk to you, Dominic. When are you posting the Mavic 2, the Mini 2, sorry, footage of what you actually took, mate? I want to see
Yeah, I'm
this.
trying to work out how to edit it and color grade it. I'm not an expert.
Well, you won't be color grading it because it's already colored, right? Because it's not log, right? So you'll be correcting it, right?
Oh, my apologies for using the incorrect terminology.
Yes, Dominic, come on, mate.
Yeah,
You've
make
been
sure
around
you use
long.
the wand. Use
Yeah,
the
we've
wand.
got to use the wand, mate. Yeah, you ran me long enough, Dominic. You should know better. But anyway, Dominic, I'm serious when I say this, mate. If you want a hand at it, I don't even know what you're editing with. What are you editing with?
I'm
DaVinci.
just using a MacBook. Yeah, I learnt DaVinci on the back of all your tutorial videos.
Oh, I just threw up on
So, I
my mouth.
mean,
Let me tell you something, Dominic, right? If you seriously, if you want a hand, all you got to do, man, is reach out, mate, and we'll do a video. We'll do a screen share on Messenger or whatever,
offload.
and I can run some shit through with you, and we'll get that footage going for you, mate. And you can
Yeah, no
pop it.
worries.
And it'll take 2 fucking seconds, mate, and it'll give you an idea of just how fucking simple DaVinci is, where everyone goes,
Yeah.
fuck me. You know,
So Matt's
not
gonna
hard,
give you a
mate.
hand for a reach around. Nice.
Do them tutorials show everybody how dumb they can be. Like you know how
Good
they
at
do
that.
for 101. Do that for DaVinci, Matt. You'll get fucking tons of views.
I can imagine. No one wants.
No,
one.
actually,
This is my long
with the
time.
current trend, he would probably get more views doing Movie Maker.
I wish I could throw you off. I wish I could throw you off. I swear to God.
No,
Paul,
I'm just saying.
Make me
You could-
fucking co-host.
You got to do Movie Maker, and that would get more views than the good shit.
Movie maker.
No, but I'm saying, like, man. Never
Movie
mind.
Maker tutorial, download and render.
Saying
Yeah.
just do DaVinci fucking tutorial videos more and more and more. He'll get more views. But
Well, to be quite honest, I did one Da Vinci video that went for about 18 months and it just kept getting views all the time. And it did, I don't know, it did quite well when it comes to, in comparison to what the channel does when it comes to the long content. That's died in the arse. Now it's stopped, right? So there's no more views on that video. But that got to about 1,600, I guess, and all that sort of shit. But as we were talking about earlier, people, even in tutorials, do not make Da Vinci look easy. And it is not hard. It's not hard.
that's
After
why
watching yours, I did a couple and it looked very easy.
that's why I'm saying doing excerpts,
Not exciting.
Yeah.
doing excerpts of them videos, you'll probably do good.
And when it comes to, obviously, if you're going to advance and all that sort of shit and start dealing with log footage and all that sort of crap, you've got to start looking at the color section. I did do an introduction to the color section just to make standard footage look really easy. And all that takes is a little bit of contrast. It warms that image up and it goes from not bad to holy fuck. You know, and it's not hard. It is not hard.
Contrast and a bit of the mid-tone detail.
Mid-tone, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it just sharpens the footage. And I did that with spark footage, mate. You know, I've always, well, from the very beginning, I've really fucked around with spark footage. And it took a lot of rendering and trying out and different things and all that sort of shit. But anyway, it's not hard, mate. It's not a hard program. It's like any program that you open up for the first time. It's confusing.
Yeah, you just got to know what everything is.
Yeah, until someone shows you that it's not confusing, because every single program, I'm talking basic edit here, right? Every single program has got exactly the same thing. It's just called something differently, or it's a different button. You've just got to be shown where it is and how to access that. And all of a sudden, Da Vinci as a basic editor becomes an extremely easy editor to use, and you can render off at the full 4K and all that sort of stuff, and get the full advantage of what you're actually flying. You know, you're flying 4K. You want to render off at 4K. So I'm not having to go at you, Paul, but you know, your crappy 1080p. If you're using 4K, and this is what I can't understand about people who've got the Mavic 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't understand the people who've got the Mavic 3 or the Mavic 3 series, any one of them, and they'll use the 4/3 sensor and they'll use the normal color profile, which you can get out of a Mavic 2, right? And they'll be quite happy posting up or whatever they are. Well, if they're happy with it, they're happy with it. But they've got this camera and they're not using it to the full potential. To use that camera in its full potential, you've got to open it up to 5.1K, which is the resolution of that camera. 5.1K, you're using the whole sensor. If you've got a 4/3 sensor, why wouldn't you use it? You know what I mean?
Matt, remember, you got to remember, Matt, like if you're going to share a screen with Dom, his internet's got to be better, like good, for you to list Da Vinci at the same fucking time.
Nah,
like,
not really.
When you did mine and my Starlink was like too fucking up.
Yeah, I know. But
I've got 53 and 18.
Oh,
No,
then
you'll be fine, Dominic. You'll be fine, Dominic. And to be quite honest, with Tim's internet, it probably kept up with his intellect. So 10 seconds between every scene, he could understand it. Otherwise, it'd move too fast for him. So
you make shoot fucking beer through my nose one more time. You.
Oh, see you, Paul.
There,
I'm the
Paul.
host now. Now, what were you saying like 5 minutes ago about kicking me out? What was that?
Have a good night.
You better make me co-host, bitch.
Oh, here we go.
Actually, you are co-host.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
you.
much. Thank
Oh,
very
you
much.
just co-host to offer me, you prick. You're a dickhead.
Now
Maggot.
look what you can do, Matt.
I've just worked out what I can do. Oh no, can he get back in?
Did you put him in the waiting room?
No, I kicked him.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck's going on there?
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Oh no. Oh no. I shouldn't have done that.
Whoops.
Don't report. Okay. Can he get back in? Tim!
I
Sorry,
don't know.
Can he get back into this?
I don't know if he'd be able to or not.
Oh shit. Shit.
Let me see here. Yep, he booted his ass.
Yeah, but can he come back in though if he uses the link?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
but-
yeah.
he's right there.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck, sorry man. Sorry, dude.
You have to put in waiting room,
I didn't know.
Waiting room.
not remove.
Right. Okay, so waiting room. Where does it say waiting room? Put in waiting
Fucking
room.
dickhead.
Fuck off, cockhead.
Now you can go down to participants and let him back in,
Yeah,
Okay.
admit.
and it will say admit at the top.
Admit. There we go. Okay. There we go. Fucking hell.
And now we know how to do that then.
Oh, I gave it to Sean one night when we were on a Zoom call. Oh my god, that shit was
You're a
hilarious.
dickhead.
Hang on, mate. What
No,
was
dude,
that?
I had
What?
to actually put the ID in.
What did you
I
just
had to
fucking
actually-
call me?
Dickhead.
Fuck off, you fuckhead. Right. Rephrase that, Tim.
I was the fucking laughing. No, the first time that you kicked me out, I had to put the ID in. I had to put everything in just to get the fuck back on the panel.
Yeah, I wanted you to put some effort in for a change, Tim. That's why I did it. Yeah.
Fucking
That's-
dick. God. All right.
Fucking hell.
I hope so.
Apparently, he didn't have a big enough timeout.
Never learn your lesson, you prick. Fucking hell.
Oh my God. Like being at home 20 years ago.
Fuck, it's windy. Fucking windy out here, mate. I did those
Tell me
last
about it.
3 shorts videos of mine. I had the spark out with bugger all light, and the wind was going like a bitch. Oh, fuck, I had to hang on to it, eh? I really had to hang on to it because this thing was
Oh.
all over. Because the sensors on those things are just shit, right? So fucking hell.
Oh, we need rain here, man. It's so green. It's unbelievable.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you might have seen the video that I put out a week ago, but the Hay Plain, which is normally just desert, right? With the
Yeah.
first time ever, I saw green out there, and there was water everywhere. There was a lot of rain out there, mate.
Really?
It was- yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Very, very weird to see.
It's crap here. We're in a drought big time up here. But it's supposed to rain this weekend, hopefully.
Well, according to your liver, there's no drought there whatsoever.
Nope. Everybody knows that, man. Come on. That's
I'm going to get me some. Actually, what do I want? A vodka or a beer?
a beer. A beer. What kind of beer are you drinking?
What am I drinking? Better
Look at
beer.
these- Look at these fuckers, Matt. All
I got this beer. You should try it, Matt. It's called
Okay.
Poets. It's a good lager. It's fucking
these
it's
fuckers are all drugged out on horse tranquilizers.
beautiful beer.
Holy shit, have a look at this.
This is in Philadelphia.
Oh, crap. Philly, mate, I tell you.
The only thing about this that really like
Now
hurts
look
me
at,
a little bit.
bro, they'll
back
sit
in
like
the
that
80s
for hours, dude, just bent over.
Back
like that.
in the 80s and 90s, this was an upscale community right here,
Dude,
right there in
I can't-
Kensington.
I can't believe how they'll stand there for hours and not fall over.
It's drugs, bro. Come on.
They'll literally stand there.
It's drugs, bro.
Dude, I saw some dude got knocked over in his wheelchair the other day over here.
But what's different? Like the drug I was on cocaine. Never made me like that.
Yeah, 'cause
I
they're-
never
Well-
took that shit that will like you shoot up and all that shit. I never did that.
the other day I was in the chat and they said that apparently it's the drug of choice in this area is horse tranquilizers.
It's called the zombie drug right now. They call it.
But yeah, these cameras just go back and forth. But these people in the chats, dude, like they have nicknames for like all the different people on the road that are out here because you'll see the same
but-
people every day. They
but
actually
what's
have
fucked
nicknames
up-
for them.
But what's fucked up? They can send 300 million over to Ukraine, but they can't take care of this.
Yeah, some
Fuck.
of these people are beyond help, though. To be honest with you.
Yeah, but you could help them.
Hashtag ban Narcan.
You're sending 300 million over to Ukraine to help their country out, but this happens right
Oh,
there.
try about 10 billion. 300 million.
Well,
That's
yeah, well, that's true.
a
Yeah.
drop in the bucket, bro.
Yeah. But still, this is happening. Don't you see it's a little bit wrong? Little bit wrong? Fucking
It's
amazing.
just crazy how these fuckers would sit there for hours and not move. Oh, those people finally got up and moved. And then one day, Matt, there was a guy over here, right? And he's walking, and all of a sudden he hits an invisible wall.
Oh, what about the chick that was getting robbed right there?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we've seen robberies and everything on this camera, dude.
Mm.
We watched a guy was walking around live streaming while he was walking.
Oh, that's when he
Yeah.
had the
The
body cam. Body
yeah,
cam.
and you'll see people shooting up and shit. You'd see they're shooting up in their legs right now. That guy and that guy.
Oh
And
my
one-
god, he is right there.
Yeah, two girls were standing right here one day,
Oh,
right here by the steps, and one of them was shooting a needle in the other one's neck.
in the neck. In the neck. Yeah,
What's
I
this-
remember
this
that.
by the Statue of Liberty, is he? Have a look at him.
No, this is Kensington. this is by the A train.
We'll take your week,
no.
we'll take your poor.
Is it A train or B? No, it's A train.
Yeah.
Kensington, Philadelphia, Kensington, Pennsylvania. Back
18.
in the 80s and 90s, Matt, this was a reputable fucking area. Oh, look at the head on that. Yeah, nice. What is that? What is it?
You like blokes a bit ahead, don't you?
Fuck yeah. What is that?
He said, "Fuck yeah." Did you hear that?
I like fucking good head on my beer. Thank you, you prick. What is
I just
what beer is
said-
it?
I just said you like giving head to a few blokes, don't you? And you went, "Fuck yeah."
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Sorry.
But you
But
didn't.
what beer is that? What beer is it?
Better beer, lager.
Better beer. Oh, it's a lager, so it's the same as this then. It's a lager. I'm
But
drinking
it's-
Poets. I'm drinking Poets.
This is
I
zero.
Yeah,
can't
that's
afford
good.
beer because that's like fucking.
Fucking hell!
This
Look at
fuck-
this.
This
How
guy
the-
don't even know where the fuck he is, dude.
What the fuck? This is bullshit, mate. I tell you what.
And these two have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Jesus Christ.
And you talk about me on a Saturday after I drink a lot. Do you like looking that way? Well, look at this shit.
This cunt. Look at that cunt on the
Yeah.
steps.
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
steps.
Refresh it. Refresh it. Just
Hold on,
refresh it.
this
Yeah.
isn't the live. Hold on. We'll go to the live camera. Their live camera's screwed up for some reason. It's in black and it's in
It's
like a
not
time. Analog.
nighttime mode, but it's not panning anymore. It's been broke since yesterday.
It's analog. Analog.
But usually it looks like this one here. Oh shit, that's members only. But yeah, it usually looks like this. It's at nighttime. This one here. But yeah, you'll see
That's
some crazy
interesting.
shit down. Dude, the other day a guy was literally walking and hit an invisible wall and was swinging at it. And the way he stopped, dude, he was like walking full bore, and all of a sudden
It's
he
just a
just
shame,
stops.
though, man. It's just a shame. I mean, people can watch this and fucking laugh and everything, but it's just a shame. A fucking shame.
Fucking Philly. Jesus.
Oh, you
That's
should-
my home. That's my home state. But
There's the
Pennsylvania.
link in the chat if anybody that hasn't seen it is interested in watching it. Cause you'll
Fucked
see
up,
some crazy
man.
shit, dude. You'll see people get robbed. Because what happens is these people pass out, right? And then they'll fucking just and they'll go through their pockets and they'll steal their bags. And then some people are so fucked up, Matt, they'll be walking with their backpack and they'll just drop it and they'll keep walking. Because they don't even realize they dropped it. Dude, you'll see bags all over the place, like backpacks and purses
Like-
laying everywhere.
like I said plenty of times, back when I was like in my teenage years, that was a reputable area. Lawyers, doctors, everything. That was the area for the high class. And
But
now
the
look at it.
cops don't do jack shit neither. So that guy that was walking around filming, we saw the girl when he first walked by her and she was all slumped over standing up. Well, then she
Right.
finally passed out and fell on the ground and passed out. 3 guys came up to her, started taking her her
Oh
they took
yeah,
her
yeah.
jacket. They took all the
Yep.
shit out of her pockets, her bag. and
Robbed
the
her. Yep.
cops just drove right by, didn't do a damn thing about it.
Fucking hell.
Yep. And we saw a cop car drive right past them. Right past them.
Didn't do nothing.
What's the point? There's fucking 100 of them there. What are they going to do?
Right.
But the thing is they're some of them are there every day that the people in the chat, the live chat, have actually named them. They all have nicknames.
Oh, shit.
And none of these people, I think, have any idea that they're on camera.
That's
Yeah.
the problem over here, Justin, is like cops don't they hate their jobs. They hate their jobs. I talked to about 2 of my friends that they're on the highway all the time. They hate it. They don't want to be a cop anymore. They
Those aren't,
fucking hate it.
and those aren't police cams. They're privately owned. I actually went to their website,
Yeah.
looked at their website. They're private owned cameras. Because everybody,
Like
Mike
Queensland-
and them kept saying it was police cameras, but they're not police cameras.
Queensland alone is trying to get about 10,000 officers, but nobody wants to become a cop in Queensland because they
What's the-
hate their job.
Ossifers?
I just-
Officers?
I just wish there was sound to the damn cameras though, because it's just silent all the time in it.
Yeah,
it's
but that one
interesting.
bloke that walks around with the body cam, he does have sound.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying is I wish that the cameras, they would turn the sound on.
Oh
off,
yeah, yeah.
Because it's interesting to sit and watch the camera, but it gets boring because there's no sound when you're sitting and watching it.
Mike, he
Can't
keeps
hear
it
what's
on
going
all
on.
the time. He just watches it from whenever he walks around.
And then I saw a dude the other night, dude, he was walking down the sidewalk and he's just fucking swinging like this.
Yeah,
And one dude fucking pushed him to the ground, was like, cause he came up and walking past him swinging, almost hit the dude in the head. And the other guy got pissed off, pushed him over. And then I saw a dude yesterday get pushed out of a wheelchair.
oh really?
He was sitting on the side of the curb and some guy was all fucked up, bent over, stumbling towards him and hit him and knocked him over out of his fucking wheelchair.
That's fucked up, bro.
Christ.
Serious, man. Serious.
You see some weird shit on there, I'll tell you what. But
Mm.
I've seen multiple people robbed on those cameras where literally, like I said, they pass out. It's not like an armed robbery, like nothing vicious. But the people will pass out and then other people will go through their pockets. And then the other day, somebody drugged this like big ass trash can down there. And literally was sleeping inside the trash can. You could see his body hanging halfway out of the trash can.
Really?
And then
That's-
there was one guy, Matt, right? He comes around the corner. We were watching it last week and he comes around the corner with a bar stool. Don't know where the fuck he got it. Just a random ass bar stool. And then he puts the bar stool upside down where the seat's on the ground and the base is up and he's leaning on it, passed out, balancing on it.
Fucking hell.
And then he just walks the fuck off like 20 minutes later and leaves the bar stool sitting there.
It's like
Don't know.
it's like walking through the valley in Brisbane at about 2 a.m. That's a good place to be.
Oh, you'll find a place like that in every country. I don't care what country it is. You'll find places like that.
That's what
I'm sure
that's what you gotta
Australia
do.
has some places like that around.
That's what
Oh,
you
yeah.
got to do, Matt. That's what you got to do, Matt. Take your scooter and ride through the valley about 2 a.m.
I like my scooter. No one's going to knock the fucking thing.
Now, see,
Jesus
down
Christ.
there, down there, you can actually, for the most part, Matt, down there where those cameras are at, you can actually walk around there about relatively safely because they're so wigged out of their fucking minds that
Don't give a fuck.
half of them aren't paying attention to anybody.
Mm.
That's why there's a couple of guys
I
that go
want-
down there and walk
I
around and
wonder-
film because nobody bothers.
I wonder if there's any cams in the valley in Brisbane.
Yeah, of course
That
there
would
is.
be a good. That would be a good live cam. That'd be an awesome live
Well,
cam.
the cameras that are down there in Philly, they're owned by a company that that does the same thing like Paul's, the Stream Time Live. It's just a different,
Yeah.
and they randomly have an operator. I guess it's just one guy that runs it. But
Yeah.
I asked in the chat, I said, does anybody ever like control the cameras or anything? And they said, no, it's one dude and he's like AFK 90% of the time. He's never.
I
here."
got a hotel near the valley about 15 years ago. And it reminds me of Philadelphia at nighttime. Holy fuck. Justin, if you don't want to walk through the valley in Brisbane at fucking
Night time's a totally different ball game. It's
It's like that during the day. It never changes. It can
Yeah.
be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It could be 7 in the morning. It's like that all day long.
Yeah, but this is the valley where all the clubs are. And they
Yeah.
come out at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and it's like, whoa.
But the train station, they come out in the morning with the cops and they clear off the steps there. And they come out there and they sweep all the trash up on the sidewalk, all in front of that area. But they kick all the homeless people off the steps. They're not allowed to sit on
They
the
don't.
steps.
They don't do that in the valley.
The other day they came in and
Maybe.
I watched them push all, the people that had the tents across the street.
mhm.
They came in the other day and made them all leave. They pushed a bunch of
Really?
people out of
Why?
that area,
Why?
probably because they wanted to clean the sidewalks and shit. Most likely, I'm
bullshit.
thinking that's what it
Well,
was.
build
So
them a
that's-
fucking home. Build them a home.
Later that day, you can't build somebody a home that's
Oh
all
yeah,
fucked
but
up
you
like
can
that,
you
dude.
can send
Don't just
over
destroy it.
$300 billion to fucking Ukraine. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
that's
what I'm
fine.
saying is you don't just destroy a house. You put somebody that's that fucked up in a house, dude, they're just gonna destroy it.
They do. Absolutely, they do.
Same problem we have with Sherburg over here in Queensland. Sherburg, we'll build them a new home, and 3 months later, demolish.
So what they
Demolish.
need, they need to
Wendy.
do is they need to go to a rehab center for at least a year. That's what they need to do.
Wendy. Sorry.
What's her
Wendy.
name? What's she doing outside your window?
She's blowing.
She wants a bit of Matt. That's what she wants.
Maddie.
Maddie, I'm blowing hard out here.
knocking on the window. Maddie. That's what she calls me. Maddie. Can I come in and Hey Dominic,
Yes.
have a look at this, mate. Look at this. Ooh.
Mm.
And that's enough.
I've seen better.
Awesome stuff.
Dude, 5.1. 5.1. 4/3 sensor. Thank you very much.
I think I
All
like
for
how you
25 views.
I like how you transition with the speed up. I like that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, that's what you got to plan sort of in advance, is you're going to speed that shot up. So you take the shot, move it around. That whole shot there went a whole around the harbour because
Okay.
I might use it, I might not, But anyway, but yeah, man,
Did you make it down to Hastings?
Hastings.
Yeah, down in Melbourne. Did you make it down there? Or
No, mate,
down to-
I was in Melbourne for about. I got there at like 3 in the arvo.
Mm.
Got a motel, Meltone. I rang up Dominic and I said, "Fucking hell, is this all right here?" I rang him up and he goes, yeah, that's all right. Then you get on the highway in the morning. It was like 40 minutes from where I stayed to where we were meeting up, because Dominic was only like 2 seconds away because he was living in the
Yeah.
park.
Yeah.
So, so anyway, so I got a motel room. So I got there about 3 o'clock, whatever it was. Met him up there at 4. Did the flight and shit. I was back in my motel room by about 8 or 9 or whatever it was, because I was a bit fucking sore, mate. Let me tell you.
It was dinner time and he didn't want to have to pay for that.
Sorry. What was
Because
that?
It was dinner time and he didn't want to have to pay for that.
Oh, Oz Beach without his wallet.
I bet, he,
There
I,
you go.
bet, I bet he went to the restaurant they were supposed to go to.
Like I said, it's Oz Beach without his wallet.
I was fucking pissed off because I couldn't go flying because my knee was so fucked. I rang Andy up. Said, listen to Andy. This is Andy for you, right? The old fucker. He goes, Andy, mate. I said, I can't get up there, mate. I said, I'm fucking rooted, man. And he goes, oh, that's all right, mate. That's all right, mate. He goes, I've only got a few months to live. That's okay, mate.
Oh my God, did he?
Well,
Is he being
well,
serious?
guys, I've got to head out. My
No,
friends
fuck
are
off.
right.
Well, show us your friend,
Hey, no.
Dominic. Where's your friend?
They're over there.
Oh, they. Okay. All right, mate. Take care, man.
Later.
See you tomorrow.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.
Yep, fuck
Holy
off.
fuck. Was Andy being serious or what?
No, he's just full of shit, mate. He always is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes, that's all right, mate. That's all right. I've only got a couple of months to live. And I'm going, fucking hell, Andy. He's like 77, whatever he is.
He's cool though. He's cool.
I always like, I like going out flying with him, you know. Always, and I was so pissed off, and that's what this shit does anyway. It stopped me from doing a lot of flying and a lot of whatever. But anyway, I had to get to Melbourne to catch up with everyone because I haven't seen them for a long time. 3.5 years was the last time we got together.
Damn, that's been a while.
Yeah. It has. It has.
That's when the Phantom 4 went erratic.
That wasn't a fandom, mate.
Thought it was a Phantom and it went fucking erratic. Who was that?
That was a me drone, MI.
Me.
That was you
What
and,
the-
wasn't that you and Mark?
Yeah, but
Hey?
we didn't film it. Dude, if I would have filmed that,
Well,
It
in the
would be
shorts
cool.
video, if the shorts video I did of that actually, because I rang Brett up and I said, look, man, can I use that footage in the shorts? He goes, yeah, that's all right. So anyway, in
Yeah,
that
you
footage,
did.
in that footage, you can actually see my Mavic Pro, which wasn't recording,
Or,
and I'm flying near him. And the footage that actually took him crashing was Brett Gizmo. It was his Mavic 2 Pro, which was filming my drone.
Oh.
And he,
I didn't know that. I thought it was
yeah.
okay. All right.
So I rang Brett up and I said, dude, can I have that footage? And he goes, yeah, man. So
Oh.
yeah.
That's like Ari. He goes, "Fuck! I wish we were filming after it happened because how it went underneath the picnic table and just landed." I was like, "Whoa!" And Ari is like, he looked at me. He goes, "Were you filming?" I was like, "No," and I was like, and Ari is like, "Fuck." That
Well, the
would've
good
been-
thing about flying with Tim is the fact that you've missed one, but all you got to do is start recording the next one, and something will happen. So, yeah.
like Matt's drone cutting out. Turn
Yeah,
it
well,
off. Turn it
That
off.
was your fault again. It wasn't my fault, mate. You
Oh,
fuck.
that.
I'm fucking 4Ks out to sea, and Tim starts up his Phantom. What the fuck's that going to do to my Mavic 2 Pro? Turn it off, you fucking bitch! Fuck's sake.
All I heard was Matt from afar. He goes, "Fucking shut it off!" And
Turn it
Ari
off,
was
you
like,
bitch.
and Ari is like, "Shut it off, man! Shut it off!" I was like, "Oh fuck!" Oh, that was fun. That was good times. And that was a good time because we got that ship with the Mini 2. No, that wasn't that time. That was the next time we met up. I think we got the ship with the Mini 2.
No, it was that time.
Was it that time or was it?
I didn't actually make the ship. No. It was only that one time I took the Mini 2 out. I didn't actually make the ship. The footage that's on that video is from the Mavic 2 Pro, and that was the only one that made it out there. Got the shot. It's all in sports mode. And
That was mad.
so I had time to fly out there, get one orbit of the ship, and come home again. Battery fucking died.
When you showed us, I was like, holy fuck, how clear it is. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's the Mavic 2, mate. And this is why I would get another Mavic 2 if it ever shoots its pants, because that drone is fucking sensational.
Yeah, I won't get rid of that. The Mini 2, that's the only drone I got. Well, except the Tottenham Hawk 2, but I won't get rid of the Mini 2. That's going home with me.
Mini 2 is awesome. It's got a great camera on it.
That's going home with me. And well, when I get home, I might get the Mini 4. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get home. I'm going to be so dislodged.
Disorientated, yeah.
Disoriented. Yeah. I don't know. Like, because I got to adapt. Because if I go home and say, oh, I'm going to rock up to the pub, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, I know. Well, they call it a bar there, dude.
Yeah, I know all the Aussie lingo, and it's been 20 years.
I won't
That's what
take you.
I told David in a private message, and he goes, "What time is it?" And I was like, "It's Friday Arvo." I'm gonna stop that. I gotta stop that.
Friday Arvo. Well, you know what? I'm out of here, mate, because I've got to get this leg up. It's fucking hurting me in this chair, eh?
Yeah, I gotta get going too. I gotta get off my chair and do something.
Yeah, you'll end up with DVT, brother.
I got my ribs have been hurting, fucking really bad.
Your ribs are hurting, and you haven't done anything for your ribs to hurt.
Oh, the way I was taking the signs out of the truck, that I was yanking them, and when I was yanking them, I wasn't up close to it. So if you're standing afar from it and you're yanking the signs out, the weight goes that way, and I was a dickhead.
Oh, well.
Manual handling, people. Manual handling. You got to learn that.
That's right.
Justin, where are you? Shut down the stream because I'm out of here. Matt's out of here.
Justin's chair will be there for another 2 hours. All right.